I'm going to show you something that is going to totally blow your rocks off.
Hi. How are you?
Hello? I think you guys got a new band happening here. Hey, guys. Oh, we go, huh? All right. I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. If you have a problem, turn off your station.
Oh, snap.
I thought you were going to restart it for a second.
I was going to, because it's only me and you for a little while, I guess, tonight. We're
guess
getting fucked. Is that coming through all right? Can you hear that?
Yeah, sounds great.
Oh, shit. Pandora's box has been opened.
What are you going to play for us?
Maybe a little bit of Metallica? Maybe?
Do it. Just start right now. Just go. Just go. Don't even say shit. Just play.
Let's see. Let's go with, well, since Master of Puppets is the hot tamale now, right? We can do a little bit of. What is it? Was it? Hold on, wait.
And it's all downpicked, right?
Yeah. You can't
yeah.
see it though, because my camera's pointed at my goddamn ceiling.
I couldn't see it, but I figured you're.
Yeah, I'm an ass with that stuff. I gotta play it. So like, wait, let me get this fucking thing out of the way. No,
How loud is that?
No fucking cheating here.
Is Killian or Ellie gonna be waking up from that?
The only thing they're hearing is this.
Oh, okay.
It's just going through from my Pro Tools through my what is this thing? The John Petrucci Archetype plugin from Neural DSP, which is like the fucking greatest guitar plugin I've come across yet.
Gotcha.
I just quit it. Shit. All right, let me open it back up.
Pull it up. What's up, everyone? Happy Saturday night. Thanks for joining Jay and I. We were supposed to have two others, but one's working and one is MIA. We'll see. We'll see when they creep in tonight.
Yeah, and Paul as well. I know we promised everybody Paul, but I sent them the link a little while ago, and he is didn't get a response. But he had his nuts snipped yesterday, so maybe he's feeling a little under the weather, under the bag of peas that's frozen on his junk.
He might be busy giving Caleb the sharpshooter, I think.
Yeah, Boston crab.
Boston crab.
Yeah. So
Texas cloverleaf.
Yeah, the let's see what else. How about this one, right? This one I see a lot of people getting cocky, but I'm gonna get the whammy bar out of the way because James doesn't have one of these sons of bitches, and I doubt he has a fucking blaze yellow guitar with pink pickups either. But anyway. How's that shit?
That sounds great, man.
That's right. When it comes to Metallica, man, I don't fuck around.
You don't?
No.
That distortion sounds weird, though.
Does it? Well, it's more for like leads and shit like that right now, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
No, it sounds good, man.
So
you're phenomenal. So what's good? What do you have planned for tonight, Jay? Do you have any idea, anything you want to go over? We have some videos you want to show some people.
Yeah. We're gonna continue with our. What is it? See, now I'm running everything with this goddamn thing. I don't have Kurt, so we're gonna be doing this.
The fuck are you doing?
We're gonna be doing that tonight. I got something already pulled up, so we'll figure that out. We're going to. What else are we going to talk about? I was hoping Caleb should be here I don't know, a little over an hour, so we can talk about Nerd Halen's gig.
Yep.
Which will be exciting because we haven't heard. I think he was saving it to talk about tonight because I didn't hear anything about it from him yet.
No, he hasn't said a word.
No. So what else?
I think the only thing he shared was the that video clip with Eddie Trunk talking about how great of a show it was.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm sure we'll play some of that tonight.
Hell yeah.
Also, we got False Flag. His new record is on Apple Music, Spotify, and I believe every other streaming platform that anybody can imagine. So if False Flag's watching, yeah, go check out his stuff.
False Flag dropped the album. Is it under False Flag?
Yeah. Yep. It should pop right up. Hey, Keith Campbell's here. We got Sherman Callahan. Sherman Callahan says, I was listening to your CD earlier. My phone doesn't spell very well. It kicks ass, man. I love it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm assuming he means me, or is he talking about False Flag stuff? I don't know. Maybe he is talking about False Flag's album.
What's up, Keith Campbell? We have Leo Safko in attendance. Carol Hatcher is ready to go to bed.
What is she doing up?
I don't know.
Jeez.
Carol, it's past your bedtime. Got Robert Redford here in the chat. What's up, Robert? And Bo Zeke. Got to feed the parrot. Put him back to bed. Good deal. Well, thank you, everyone, for taking some time on Saturday night to hang out with us. We're just going to be shooting the shit. Nothing really pre-planned, just more of a hangout and see what's good on the Saturday. So, but Jay, before we get into any videos or anything like that, I was thinking of some topics and some things to talk about tonight. Since you're playing the guitar, what's a song that you can play, which, you know, everyone thinks like, oh, that's a pretty easy song. It's actually really difficult. I have a few songs. What's a song that you play? You're like, man, this song is harder than it seems.
Man, that's a really really tricky one because I'm trying to think if I know anything that is really said it's really hard but doesn't seem like it would be hard.
Yeah, it just, you're like, wow, that seemed harder than I thought. Like, so for me, Under the Bridge, Red Hot Chili Peppers, that song's hard for me. Plus, I suck. That song's hard for me. Yeah.
That's not. I don't know why anybody would think that'd be like easy to play. It's I mean, it's a lot of like, you know, muting and like making sure you fret and pick every one of those notes cleanly. I think he plays its finger. You don't use a pick either.
No, yeah, you finger it.
So that can't be in that category. No way.
But that song, like, everyone's like, oh, that's not that hard. It is. That song is hard as fuck.
Yeah, I guess I could see where you're coming from.
And another song for me is Now You've Got Something to Die For, Lamb of God. The beginning, that heavy ass intro, that riff is hard as fuck. It takes me a while to play. Once, if I don't play it for a bit and I get back to it, it's like I'm relearning the whole song. It sucks. So those are two songs that are pretty difficult for me.
Man, I don't know. That's
Any Metallica song that was difficult for you to play that you were learning? You're like, wow, this song's rough.
Well, Blackened, I always knew that. I remember buying the tab book, and I bought the tab book for And Justice for All. I mean, I still had my white Harmony guitar at the time, so I wasn't playing guitar very long when I bought that book. And I remember, I've always kind of, you know, like, I don't know. I hate like, you know me, Brian. I don't like talking about myself, like saying, oh, this or that, right? But I've always kind of had decent ears, right? Like hearing something and like, that doesn't sound exactly right, or, you know, certain things are weird about it. And I knew instantly as soon as I started trying to learn the intro to Blackened that the book wasn't right. You know what I mean? And but that riff, the first two riffs in Blackened are probably two of the hardest Metallica riffs to play, because a lot of it is down pick. A lot of down picking. I'm probably gonna botch it, but you know, you got. Yeah, see, I already missed a. Sing it. Fucking.
Didn't you just realize too, or you were watching something that part of the riff was played incorrectly, or you were doing it wrong? Like you were making it harder than it was?
Yeah, I slowed it down one day and I was like, wow, was I not playing that? There was one note that was like, I think he goes to like, just to make it easier, it's like it's a open real quick just to get, so you get down, you know, instead of hitting 7, you know, because I don't think it's like possible to get from that 7th fret down to the, you know, because it's like, but that always was tricky, that because it's like it's almost like a Rubik's cube with your fingers, that one little, that right there, and playing that at speed, it's not easy. And you know, obviously got the right hand that's supposed to, you know, then
I give you a lot of credit too. When you play Metallica stuff, you're playing it on a 7-string generally, and I can't.
Not now.
So, no, I know, but normally you are because you're playing on your universe. But anytime I'm playing something like Metallica, I have to play on a 6-string. I can't play it on a standard tuned 7-string because that low B is just getting in the way.
It's the way. Yeah, I know. I totally get it, and it is. Yeah, you really like if you're playing you know, something like that, just straight. When you don't have an extra string below you, it's like try to play all these riffs on the A string, and there's that low E that's in the way. So imagine doing the same thing. So yeah, I mean, if I was playing that stuff live, I would never do it on a 7-string just for the frig of it. You know, it'd just be stupid to do. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, too, Jay, why don't you turn the phone on? Why don't we can just take calls through the night as well, so if people want to call in. You want to do that?
Maybe in a few we can start doing something like that. We have any any Metallica requests? It's been a while since I've played some of those riffs, but they're always fun to play.
Either put in the chat or when Jay puts the number up, call in. But Amanda Coombs is in the chat.
You know,
and I hope you're feeling better. I know you caught the itis, and I hope you're feeling a lot better. So
yeah,
happy Saturday night. And
like
also to everyone else that's popped into the chat, welcome. Thank you for stopping in.
Prince Charming. No. We're talking. No. Trapped Under. Oh man, I don't even. Did I ever learn Trapped Under Ice? There's only a few songs I really learned off of Ride the Lightning. I mean, obviously you got the intro to. Is it? Something like that for the intro. For
you couldn't hear it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, just acoustically, right? You couldn't even hear that. Oh, the that right, and then you got the going into the main riff of Fight Fire with Fire. I could do that shit all day.
Hell yeah.
You know? 4 Horsemen. What the? Something like that, right? And those are the basic old school. Hard to believe that's what, almost 40 years ago?
Yeah.
Right? 83 that album came out. Holy shit.
Oh, we have Lars Ulrich in the chat. He wants some money to be paid.
Channel's getting shut down.
Did you see that? There was a video of some YouTuber was reviewing a Metallica song, and he was just like, "You got to pay us for that."
You know what though? I mean, I've said this before, Brian. Like Lars was right. I mean, we all shit on him at the time, you know, because think about it, it's like, oh, now that you've sold hundreds of millions of records, now it's a problem when people want to trade your tapes, right? Because that was a thing. They were tape trading. You know, hey, here's our demo or whatever. Here's our record or tape. Copy it, give it to friends. Have them copy it, give it to friends. So when they were, you know, starting out, it was okay. But now when you're selling millions of records, it's not cool anymore. But I think there was more to it. It was like, I think Lars kind of saw the writing on the wall of like, this internet is going to kill the music industry, you know, and he was right for the most part. But they've kind of let up a lot. You know, I don't think they're as anal about people, you know, putting their songs on YouTube and stuff like that. Like, obviously they're going to get the royalties or whatever if you actually play their songs, you know, like the album versions of songs and stuff like that. But as far as people doing covers and reviews or reaction videos, I think because they own their own music, like
they do.
They have their publishing company called Blackened Records or Blackened whatever.
Yep.
And
Blackened Publishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think they kind of are lenient compared to a lot of other publishing companies. Or
I think
bands.
so too. Plus, they're about 20 years older, and I think they're way more set financially than they were. Well, 20 years ago they were set financially, but I just think now it's like, all right, we're older. 401ks are doing pretty well. You know, I think they're doing all right. So,
well, and I think they're embracing the fact of like the younger generation getting into their music. So if they put a kibosh on all their stuff on YouTube, maybe the younger generation doesn't find out as easily. Or, you know, a lot of the people doing reaction videos to Metallica songs are people that aren't metal fans, you know, that might have a following of people who like hip hop or pop music or, you know, whatever. And now they're doing reaction videos to, you know, One or, you know, whatever, any Master of Puppets now, obviously with Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And I think they're like, let's just let people put it out there. And it's like free promotion at this point.
Right. How often do you watch reaction videos? Because I watch them every day.
Not every day. I like watching them because I think it gives me the feeling of somebody. We all want to hear a song that we love for the first time again. You know, what would you give to be able to hear like your favorite music for the first time?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think that's part of it. Like we're like living vicariously through that person hearing this song for the first time. And it's like I get pumped. I get goosebumps sometimes when they're like, whoa, what was that? You know, they're backing it up and they're playing it again. They're like, what is he doing there? I think that stuff's awesome.
There was the one video that you and I have watched, the one guy who's watching
your boy Dave.
The one reaction.
Yeah,
It's like they're killing it. They're killing it.
Well, they know they're killing it.
It's the best. But also too, like to see, you know, obviously we love that song. To have someone else who's never heard it and is just like headbanging and they love it. Like there's that sense of, I don't know, camaraderie, I guess, and that you're just so excited that they like it as well. So it like you're vindicated. Like, yeah, this song is a shit, and this guy thinks it's a shit. See, if that dude thinks it's awesome, then it must be awesome.
Yeah, and you're right, because you know, how many times do you show somebody something and you're like, how can they not think this rules? And then, like you just said, you see somebody hearing it for the first time, and they're like, whoa, this is some next level stuff, and you're like, I knew I liked good shit. There was a question. Where is it? Jeannie just texted me and said, I missed somebody asking. I can't find the question. I'm sorry. I was going to put it up there. It's about when did I start playing guitar? Santa Cruz wants to know what year. I think
2021.
2021. Christmas. I got my first. I thought it was my 15th birthday, but I think it was my 14th birthday now that I kind of date back and kind of see some things. So that would have been April 27th, 1991.
But you know to the day.
Well, because I got the guitar on my birthday. That's why. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
So you never played the guitar before you got it?
No. I held a guitar probably on 2 or 3 occasions. But it was like where, you know, you do something like this, you know, and you're like, is this a chord? And then no, that's not a chord, you know, and it felt foreign to me, you know.
I didn't even do that. I was just playing one string. Like, I think the first riff I ever played was Come As You Are, Nirvana.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah.
So that was the first thing I ever played. Once I played, I'm like, I'm fucking filthy.
Yeah. Spinning the guitar around your neck and shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just remember I remember the first time I learned, because I had my friend Anthony, who played drums for Gizmachi early on. This is before Jimmy. His older brother played guitar, and he had this. Any older guitar players will know this name, Doug Marks, and he had what was called this Metal Method VHS series. And it was in all the guitar magazines. If anybody back in the day had like Guitar for the Practicing Musician, Guitar Player, Guitar World, these ads were in every single one of those magazines. And so he had one of those videos. So I borrowed it from him. And, it's the same thing. Like you pop your VHS tape in, the thing starts with him just absolutely shredding. And you're like, I'm going to be able to do this after I finish this video. Like, this is going to be the coolest shit ever. Right. And then it starts and it's like, all right, we're going to go through the strings. We're going to tune. And it's like, there's the high E, and he plays it for like, 15 seconds. And then he goes to the B and he goes all the way down. Right.
Right.
And I just remember the guitar not staying in tune. And it was always like, wait a minute. I got to go back to the beginning of the tape now. You got to fucking rewind it, all this shit. But I just remember when he taught how to palm mute, because I was like, how do those guys, you always listen to friggin' Anthrax, like the, and you're like, how do you do that? How do I get this thing to sound like that? Because you're just doing this, playing like single strings or trying to fret, like, that type of stuff, right? And then a second, he was like, all right, what you're going to do is you're going to take your palm on your picking hand. You're going to put it back towards the saddle. I'm like, what's the saddle? What's the bridge? You don't know any of that shit. You don't even know what these things are at first. I had no idea that like it actually like picked up the sound. I was like, what are those things for? Like, what do you know what those are for? They're pickups, you idiot. So anyway, but I remember the first time I put my palm on the back and I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. This is he was talking to oh my God. Oh my God. And I was from that moment on, as soon as I learned how to palm mute, I was balls in on playing guitar. And it is the coolest sound.
Yeah.
All right, what about you?
I started playing when I was a freshman in high school, so 1995.
Mm-hmm. That's your balance came out for any Metallica fans or Van Halen fans out there.
Yeah, and I had a Fender Squier, a red Fender Squier, and
not bad for a first guitar. Not bad for a first guitar, man.
No, I was a paper boy, so I saved up, got my guitar, I got one of those little small Fender amps, and bought the Nevermind tab book, and I learned that whole book. And
it took you about 20 minutes, didn't it?
No, it took me a while. And then a buddy of mine came over and he showed me how to play Sweet Dreams by Marilyn Manson. Fucking mind blown. I was like, oh my God. And he's just like, if you had a whammy pedal, you can play that part. And then, so I was like, I got to get a whammy pedal because I want to learn how to play.
You had a whammy pedal, like first
thing. Yeah.
Wow.
Like 2 months into playing, I got a whammy pedal. So I had the distortion from the little, you had the clean and the distortion. You just push that little button and it changes over. Had it playing right through my wah-wah pedal. And
you had a wah-wah pedal too?
Yeah. You
son of a bitch.
And then it's 2022 now, and I still suck at the wah-wah pedal. So, like earlier today, I was playing it. I was playing some Slipknot stuff, and I was like, "Wow, I fucking suck." So it's tough. It's tough for me,
man.
Also, I've been working on some songs. I was writing some shit. So,
what now or back then?
No, today.
Oh, cool. Looks like you're drinking piss, by the way.
It's just straight uric acid. Good for you. So yeah, mid-90s. That's how I learned. So.
Well, we know what did it for you. Hold on. You know what? Maybe I should switch guitars real quick.
I do it.
Has anybody else joined since we've? I'll be right back.
There's a bunch of people joined. So Leo Safko asked if my Red Squire was mean and created. Dude, I have no idea. I don't think I even looked at the back of the headstock except if I was tuning it. Also, I remember when I was learning how to play Blind by Korn, everything I was playing was in standard E tuning. So I'm like, how come when I go da na 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 na, it just sounds way off? Oh wait, because there's an extra string and I'm not even close to the. It's actually Korn tunes to A. So now I was
Hold on, I can't hear you. Can't hear you.
So what I was saying was, when I learned how to play Blind by Korn, I was playing on my 6-string Fender Squier, or the Squier, which was tuned to E, and I'm like, I thought everything was tuned to E at that time. So when I was playing that riff, I'm like, this sounds terrible. I don't know why it doesn't sound remotely close to Korn.
Yeah, it sucks when you're like, man, I can't play that song because it's not tuned right. You know,
Right.
You're like, wait a minute, it doesn't sound right. Like this. How long since it's been since I busted this one out, huh?
Oh, it's been ages.
Yep.
Actually, the last time I saw that is when I played it when I was recording the 2 songs on the Omega Clyde album.
Yeah, and this is the one you play too, dude. Look how
Yep.
thin that shit is, man. At the nut, it's friggin' super thin.
It's dope. It's like my Paul Gilbert and
Yeah.
my universe too.
So the cool thing about this Petrucci plugin is you can do, you know what? Why don't we do this? Why don't we can I pop this thing in there? I can. Oh, snap. Look at this shit.
Do it.
Remove this other
Oh, you
one.
can pull it up.
Look at that. So the cool thing with this, let me put the regular mirror on so it's not. So now there'll be no delay. Okay. So the cool thing is you can transpose. So this is straight just B, right? Standard tuning. But now if you want to play like Korn, you can transpose it to go down a whole step and you can go. Ready? Wait. See, it's cool as shit, right?
Oh yeah.
You know,
If
those
anyone in the chat doesn't know what that is, that's Need To by Korn.
yeah. Then what? Give me another one from that album.
Clown.
Oh yeah, that riff is the shit. I'm gonna mute my microphones. Are you
Not only
hearing a lot
that,
of the?
that riff is hard to play too.
Get out of here.
Like
I can see how
learn
it
it,
would be.
to learn it, to get the rhythm down properly, because it just sounds like a jumbled mess.
Yeah. This guitar sounds fucking monstrous, doesn't it?
It's the best, man.
God. What else? What else on that first album?
Divine.
Was that one? Was that? Wasn't it? Something like that, right? Let's play the whole first Korn album while we're here right now.
That verse riff is the shit, because the hell of the growl.
What else we got here? We're losing people from playing Korn. Is that what's so cool, man?
Yeah.
Then you got which track 2? How does Ball Tongue go?
Ball Tongue. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, dun.
I used to know how to play that. Yeah. But that's I don't know. Something like that. God. This turns
Sounds
into
good,
a
man.
guitar
For not
show.
playing that in forever, it sounds great.
People have been asking for how long? You guys got to play guitar more on the shows, and here we are. Oh yeah, Jesus Race Me says, play Daddy and start crying. There you go. Oh man.
That heavy ass riff in the middle of Daddy is the shit. That dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah. Wait. What about the That's probably not the right note either. That's probably not right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, am I echoing again?
Mid-school 90s guitar lessons right now.
Yeah. Well, what else? What else are we going to work on tonight?
Oh, I don't know. I think we should open the phone lines to get people calling in. Also, too, if you're watching, and every shirt that need to be sent out has been sent out. So just wanted to make sure everyone knows, so
Awesome.
no one bitches. Every CD that needs to go out has gone out, except for the signed CD. So that's pretty cool. But I'll pick them up in a couple weeks. So yeah. Yep.
So that wait a second. Let me change something real quick. So I don't have do I have a single pickup in this? A little bit of Larry Mitchell on here, because that's the album that made me want to play guitar. That's the intro for there we go. That's better. Maybe not.
So Stephen Franklin asked, what CDs did I send out? These.
Oh.
So Stephen, this is a Jay's band, Gizmachi's album, Omega Clyde, which was released last year. Oh, did you ever hear back from Adam?
Yeah. He said that will do. So I guess we're able to play Gizmachi music on this channel, which is cool.
Why don't you just put that shit on right now and just see if we get flagged?
You want to?
Yeah, why not? Everyone in the chat, real quick, if you want us to play some Gizmachi, say yes.
Let me
here's some Gizmachi.
Here. I'll just play. I'll pull something up real quick and see.
Can you play the bridge bending part?
Yeah, I'll do that.
And broken ends.
Yeah, let me share the screen too.
Lenny Lou said yes. Said drop that hammer. Keith Campbell, Jesus repays me. He says hell yeah.
Let me stop that one.
Bozique thinks Gizmachi sounds like an Italian pasta dish.
He's not wrong.
All Day, All Night, Turn to Dust. Hell yeah, man. That's the third single off the album.
That for some reason. Crap. There it is. Let's see how loud this shit is. Maybe I should try turning it down here, and I'll bring it in. Oh, never mind. That's low, isn't it?
Oh, there you go. Turn that shit up.
It's as loud as it'll go on this thing.
Don't play with it.
Should I go to the bridge bending part?
Oh, I'm wearing my Gizmachi shirt tonight too.
Think we got flagged?
Not yet.
How's it? I gotta relearn that lick at the end of that intro lead part.
How long ago did you record that?
2019, maybe, that solo.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. I don't know how to. I'm trying to. Yeah, hold on. I think I got it. Let me. What am I doing here? Oh, God. Yeah, I think it's like. Yeah. No. I need a whammy bar. Hold on.
All right. As Jay's looking for his whammy bar on, so it was the end of March of 2021? No, it was March 12th, 2021, when Omega Clyde came out. And it's awesome. It's really good. Broken Ends and Trick My Soul. In case anyone cares, I play on it.
Yes, he does.
I do. Yes, I do.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Then you got the friggin' tiger claw thing. I love that, man. Yeah.
Keith Campbell says, I remember Jay talking about this a year ago. I remember Jay talking about this 15 years ago. So I got you beat.
Brian's not wrong, man.
Pump it.
All right, here's the bridge bending part that Brian's talking about. Is it loud enough? That's as loud as it's going to go.
All right, it's one of the most innovative parts by Gizmachi or Jay. All right.
Pretty cool.
Part's awesome. Too bad the volume wasn't the best, but still, I think people got it.
Yeah, well, it's as loud as it's, I can't really do much about it. So if I turn the music up, then you're going to be pumping on my end because you're already like past. Lars says you're stealing shit, says Smallmouth Guy. He's not wrong. What the hell? There was going to be something that I was going to say. Sanitarium says, let's see, Smallmouth Guys. I think he's a little behind on this, but yeah, because he's talking about Metallica still.
Yeah, I think he's a little behind. I think he's about 10 minutes behind.
Yep.
Did
why doesn't, while we're doing this, why doesn't everybody list their first guitar in the chat, in the chit? While I turn on the phone. All right, we should be just about ready to rock.
I know Leo Safko said I think he had the same guitar I did, his first guitar. That dope ass red Squire.
I wish I had a Fender Squire for my first guitar. That and it was a used Harmony guitar as well that was like had water damage. Yeah, water damage.
Lindy Lou said a Lark LP copy, 1975. I'm not sure what that is.
I have no idea what that is either.
Hellstorm said Ibanez RG. Hell yeah. Laguna Palms Ibanez S470. Not sure which one that is. PRS Dragon. Cool.
Oh, the S series. The S series. Those are like the Slim, I believe. Ibanez, like that. The Larry Mitchell one I have back there is is an S series.
Randy Price, the PV Raptor. Hell yeah.
There you go. And everyone, thanks for joining us tonight. We're just starting. This is our first official. Where is it?
Saturday night hang fest.
Saturday night Slamboree. And
after Jay hit me with a power bomb through a table.
Yeah. And if we would have known that those buttheads, well, we knew Caleb was going to be working for a little while. So, but Kurt might have to get his butt whooped. Have to give him a little bit of this,
Little Hogan. Did you turn the phone on?
Yeah. But
are we accepting phone calls?
Yeah, nobody knows the number, so here it is.
For God's sakes, just give me the damn number.
Did you ever put anything up also too that we can promote the Omega Clyde CDs as well?
I have not.
Sweet.
Because I'm always thinking of other shit. I'm not thinking about promoting my own band,
We can do that for Wednesday show then.
Okay.
All right, no worries.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys want to call in, shoot the shit, want to ask some questions, you want to have Jay play a song, call in. We can do some trivia.
Oh, we got a call.
Here we go.
Hello. Are you there? Oh, sorry. I had you muted like an idiot. What's going on? Who's this?
It's Bozique. How you doing, Jay?
Bozique, what's happening?
What's up, Bozique?
Not much. What's up? I just wanted to just call in and congratulate you guys on the new show, first of all. You know, it's good that you guys are doing it because, you know, a lot of us were over there at the other channels, you know, just wasn't fun anymore. And I just got a couple quick points to make about
Zeke, are you like in the air flying or something? Because your connection is
Your connection is like Kurt's internet.
Are you there,
Hello?
Zeke? Are you there?
Is that better?
Oh, that's
Yes.
fuck
Oh,
yeah.
there you are.
That's
Hell
amazing.
yeah. Wait,
Yeah,
Bozique,
I had you on speaker.
Bozique, before you go any further, I
Hello?
want to say one quick thing. You sound fucking amazing. You sound so handsome. Thank you for calling in. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Hardly. Anyway, what I was going to say, just two quick points. I know I mentioned this the other day in the chat, Jay. If you're going to call this thing Saturday Night Slamboree, every now and then you got to at least bring up some old school pro wrestling. I mean, I'm not saying turn it into a wrestling show, but you got to bring it up every now and then. You know what I mean? Because I mean, you guys are the whole peripheral aspect of your show is pro wrestling. You got an NWO logo for your T-shirt, basically, and now you're calling the Saturday show Saturday Night Slamboree. So that's just one quick point. And since everybody's talking about their first guitar, mine was actually, I went to Guitar Center. It's like 98, 99. I bought a cheap Ibanez that kind of looked like Carlos Santana's guitar. It was like the double cutaway Axe series with a fake veneer on top. But back then they weren't even using an actual flame maple veneer. It was like a photo flame finish.
Yes.
And it was red, but the damn thing was good. It stayed in tune and had a nice humbucker sound. I ended up trading it eventually for a Mexican Strat. But anyway, that was my first guitar. So anyway, I'll shut up and get off the phone now.
Bozique, hold on. I have a question.
Yeah.
What color was your Mexican Strat? Because that was my first real guitar. I went from the Harmony, the white piece of shit Harmony, to a red
Right.
a red Mexican Strat it had a humbucker in the back. I think it was hum single. I gotta find pictures of it. What was yours?
I actually whipped out the credit card and bought two guitars at once at the time. A red Epiphone SG, you know, one of the decent ones, the G400.
Yep.
And I traded in that Ibanez, and I also got the same day I got a white. It was like an Olympic white Fender Strat, 3 single coils. So I went home with an Epiphone SG and a Mexican Strat the same day. And those were like my two like main guitars I jammed on for the next 4 or 5 years.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Hey, Bozique, real quick before you go, since you brought up wrestling, who are your top 2 favorite wrestlers of all time?
Probably Flair and Piper.
Oh, 2 of the greatest heels of all time.
Yeah, probably Flair because of like he actually lived his gimmick.
Yeah.
I mean, like when you hear all the crazy war stories, I mean that dude legitimately would like go to the bar after the show, spend all the money he made on the main event and then some, like cocaine hookers and booze. I mean that was legitimately his life. So I always found that interesting.
Like
and
Jay
Piper, you would love to watch Piper because you didn't know what the hell he was going to say next. I mean, like he was like, it wasn't even catchphrases that he planned. It was just off the cuff. And, you know, that was the best era for me, either the 80s or like the mid 90s with the NWO and Stone Cold and The Rock and on the other broadcast. But that's just me. Well, anyway, like I said, I'll get off the damn phone now. And,
no, we're not letting you off. Bozique, do you remember there's a clip on YouTube, and it's one of the clips that every time I watch it, I can't stop laughing. Like I laugh after I stop watching this clip. Do you remember back in the 80s? This is probably 85, I'm thinking.
Right.
Where they had WWF at the time, obviously, had almost like a Tonight Show type of thing where Vince McMahon was the host behind the desk.
Yep.
And then remember Lord Alfred Hayes? Remember him?
Yeah, I remember that. Sometimes it was Lord Alfred Hayes, and sometimes Bobby the Brain Heenan would guest host it.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So there was one time where they had Piper on. He was like the guest, right? So it was McMahon behind the desk, Piper, and then Lord Alfred Hayes sitting next to Piper. And this is when Piper was steaming hot as a heel. And heel, for any non-wrestling fans, that's a bad guy. And Lord Alfred Hayes said something that pissed Piper off, and Piper stood up and slapped him so fucking hard. I couldn't believe it. And even, you got to go watch it. I watched it in slow motion about 1,000 times, and I'm like, he really slapped him. Like he wasn't pulling anything back. Yeah. So, and then I looked at McMahon's reaction. Yeah, and McMahon looked like, what? He was actually like in shock that he slapped the shit out of him.
When they did these guys were off the cuff. That's the thing. I mean, what a lot of people don't understand is that we watched them in 1985 or 1987, whatever, when we were kids, right? 10, 11, 12, 13 years old.
Yeah.
What a lot of people don't understand is a lot of these same dudes were doing the same shtick they were doing since 1977. So by the time they end up working either for Vince McMahon or the NWA at the time, which eventually becomes WCW, you were looking at guys who were a finished product. They'd already been all over the country, like developing a character, you know, and they didn't have scripts like they do today. Like these dudes would like come out and say whatever was on their mind. They interviewed Piper about the very first Piper's Pit segment.
Yeah.
And he goes, when they brought that guy Frankie Williams out, they brought him out a job or to interview, and he ended up just beating the crap out of the guy. And he's like, I didn't know what I was gonna say. I just started asking him questions off the cuff. I found out he's from Columbus, Ohio. I said, I've never lost a match in Columbus, Ohio. Have you ever lost a match in Columbus, Ohio? He said, I did. That's when I started calling him a lousy wrestler. And then he beat the crap out of him and threw him off. But the thing is that he didn't even plan that. You know what I mean? Like he just had this natural vibe for how to do it. Same thing with Jimmy Superfly Snuka and the Coconuts.
Oh, yeah. One coconut, two coconuts.
And Snuka was pissed after that.
Yes.
You know why? Not because it was like offensive or anything like that, because he wished he had thought of it. Like Piper had one up them in a way by being more creative. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So anyway.
Cool. Well, thanks for calling in, Bozique. It's I don't think I've ever heard your voice, so I've talked to you 100 times. So thank you.
Actually, I've called in the other show a lot. Either you weren't watching at the time, or
Brian might not have been.
Called in a lot,
Brian might not have been.
Might not have been awake.
So
yeah.
So
it's possible. All right. Anyway, you guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm like I said, I'm really happy that you're doing this, and it's been entertaining so far. So
fuck yeah.
So far so good.
Thanks, and we'll definitely. I definitely want to add, because me, Brian, and Kurt are wrestling fans. Like we love that old shit. And Caleb's not the biggest fan, but you know what? Hey, suck it up for a few minutes every Saturday. We'll fucking talk about some old shit.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
All right, later, fellas. I'll be back in the chat.
Thanks.
Talk to you.
Later.
I think False Flag is in attendance. He just popped up.
Oh, False Flag. Hey, we talked about your record before. It's on Spotify. Everyone go check it out. There it is.
We're hearing it, man.
Yep.
Congrats, False Flag. That's definitely an accomplishment to put out an album. So congrats.
Yep, definitely is. Awesome. We got let's see. All Dave All Night said, hey, didn't realize your music was available. I'll check it out after the show for sure. Very cool.
Yeah, don't check it out during the show. Check it out after, please.
Yeah.
And if you're watching right now and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Also hit the thumbs up. And again, thank you for taking some time on a Saturday night to hang out with us. We appreciate it. Hopefully, Kurt, Cunt 5150, I like to call him. He'll stop in at some point tonight, and Caleb will probably be here in a little bit. And after Paul's vasectomy, hopefully he can stop in too.
Yeah, I wonder what happened. So I texted him last night to see how he was feeling. He said he was feeling all right, you know. But maybe now he's like, oh, I got to get 30 loads out of these things before I'm safe.
He's probably
1,
just like throwing
2,
ropes.
3, 4, 5. We also have a Patreon page. I don't feel like going through all the stuff. We're yeah.
Yeah, take a screen cap. Check it out.
Yeah.
But I think next week we're going to do our drawing for the double-decker bus, because every month we'll be giving out some free merch. So we have either a T-shirt or thong going to be sent out. So pump. Ooh. That should be fun. And here are for our Patreons. Put it back up, please. Just want to shout out and say thank you to you guys for supporting the channel. Andy Carson, the captain, Michael Smith.
Captain Michael is the captain.
The captain, everybody. Oh, should I do it with this? Andy Carson, Michael the Captain Smith, Steve-O 5150, Randy Price, Nelson Rodriguez, False Flag, who's in the chat. He's got a new album out on Spotify and Apple Music. Go check it out. 5150 Fair Warning, Stephen Franklin, All Dave All Night, Paul Martin Woods, Warlag, Sherman Callahan, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, and Wayno.
There you go. Thank you, everybody.
That's awesome. So speaking of wrestlers, Jay, who are a couple of your all-time favorite wrestlers?
Well, Hogan is it for me. I mean, that's he can be. I mean, you could literally put Hulk Hogan and then Hollywood Hogan on the Mount Rushmore and take up 2 spots with it.
Do you prefer Hogan as a heel or the I'm a real American?
Hogan in the 80s, his heyday, that's my favorite. And then obviously when he turned heel, it kind of reinvigorated pro wrestling again and got us back into it. You know what I mean?
Mad Dog says Hogan was terrible.
Well, I mean, listen, who was I talking to on the? Was it you? No, it was. I think it was Kurt talking about like Hogan. Like, yeah, technically he wasn't a great wrestler, but just his charisma alone, you know, and his everything that he did in the ring, and even other wrestlers that would say that, yeah, he may, you know, for what he lacked in technical prowess in the ring, he made up for as far as he knew like how to pace a match, what the crowd wanted at certain times, what to do, the ebbs and flows of a wrestling match, and how to make the fans, you know, be engaged the whole time. And,
dude, his finishing move, it was pure shit.
Oh, dude, I loved it. I loved it. The hair, because when he would come down, when he would jump up and he'd come down, the hair would be up. You know? The big boot to the leg drop. I mean, how many other 2-part finishes were that at that time? You know, 2-part finishers didn't really happen until a lot later.
He had to do that because the leg drop was like, I wonder what he was doing. He's like, hey guys, I have an idea for my finishing move. I'm just going to drop my leg on them. What do you think? Yeah, that's the shit. Do it.
Well, I mean, a lot of it was, you know, the mandible claw, the iron elbow, the sleeper hold. I mean, at that time, there wasn't really many like, you know, acrobatic or like, you know, think of the diamond cutter or the stunner, which is a reverse diamond cutter, or the diamond cutter is a reverse stunner. But even the stunner has, you know, the setup move, and that's what the big boot was. The big boot was the setup, so you'd know the anticipation coming for the leg drop, right? So it was almost like the spear set up the jackhammer, which is, I think, that's my favorite finishing move of all time, is Goldberg's spear to the jackhammer.
Yeah. That's
obviously had the kick to the gut for the for the stunner, which I think is perfect because it can come out of nowhere,
right?
But it's still like you got 2 parts to it. You know, there's 2 things,
right?
So yeah, I mean, you know, then it gets to the 2000 eras and stuff like that, where guys are, you know, jumping off the fucking roof of the Cow Palace, you know, through a table. So what about you?
Well, my favorite finisher is probably the diamond cutter, aka the RKO.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I think it was WCW. It was in the late 90s, early 2000s, and WCW did a great job by promoting Diamond Dallas Page, how he can drop a diamond cutter out of nowhere. So you could be doing something, all of a sudden, boom, diamond cutter. And I thought they're like, I don't know, talk about he can do it in 60 different ways. So I'll never forget a match. What's that?
DDP said he can do it in 60 different ways. He had a bang.
There was a match. He was wrestling against Raven's Flock, all of them. And Billy Kidman did like a moonsault?
Yeah.
A reverse one. So he did it and he caught him in the air and he dropped him with the diamond cutter.
Yeah.
Fucking dropping ropes in my pants right at that moment. I thought it was so dope. So my favorite, I'd say top 2 favorite wrestlers of all time. I love Sting. I thought Sting back in the day when he reinvented himself to be like the Crow, when he grew his hair out. And
that's perfect timing for it. You know,
it was awesome. And I was a huge Sting fan. I don't know. I love the Stinger Splash, even though that's a pretty basic move. How he just comes across the ring. I don't know. I love that. Then he had the Scorpion Death Drop and the Scorpion Death Lock. I was like, this dude got
Death Drop is awesome.
Yeah.
The Scorpion Death Drop was a really, really cool move.
It was cool. And then so Sting was one of my favorites, but my all-time favorite, like your Hogan, for me is Triple H. Triple H is the shit.
The game. Wasn't that his intro music for a while? You want to play the game?
Yeah, it was Lemmy Kilmister did it.
Yes.
But when he was with DX, and it was their version of the NWO, and which is pretty cool because you look back, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Sean Waltman, aka 6, aka 123 Kid. Those guys were what's called the Clique, and they discussed all that stuff. So they did the same thing just in WCW and in WWE, which was the shit. So I don't know why. I can talk about Triple H and wrestling all day, but yeah, I'd say my 2 all-time favorite are Sting, Triple H, but Randy Orton right now, I love that dude too.
Oh God, I can't stand Randy Orton. He's the when he punched the Viper shit, like a
Viper.
God, you know what? Go back if you go back and watch like 80s wrestling, somebody body slams somebody, the crowd goes nuts, right? Nowadays, you literally have to and that's the thing, I think, with a lot of stuff, right? When it's new to people, like, in general, and it doesn't take much to wow somebody when something's new. It's like guitar playing, now somebody plays some cool parts, like, so big deal. 30 years ago, somebody plays that same thing and they're like, whoa, holy shit. But now the ante's been up so much. I think it's the same thing with everything. It's like,
you say the panties?
No, the ante. Oh. And I think that's the problem, I think, with professional wrestling too, is like, you can't impress anybody anymore. You literally have to like almost kill yourself in the ring. And I think as well, it's almost the same thing with like why isn't professional wrestling as cool as it was 30 years ago, 35 years ago? It's because back then, everybody knows that the storylines, I mean, I don't want to say wrestling's fake because that's a whole other argument, right? Yeah, people are fake, wrestling is real. But like there were these stories back then where like the people knew that the story was bullshit, but they believed it. You know what I mean? They believed it even though they didn't believe it, right? And now it's like everybody knows, like nobody is like, just, it's almost not cool to believe the storylines anymore, and to like get attached to this type of stuff. And it's hard, that's why a lot of the writing has gone to shit with a lot of the stuff. And, you can't impress anybody anymore with anything. Mankind versus The Undertaker. It was at 98, something like that. 99.
The one, the Hell in the Cell?
Hell in a Cell. Dude, my God. Oh, Cameron, where are you going? Oh, it's 5 a.m.
It's 5 a.m. We should have him call.
Yeah, call in, Cameron. Live from Cameron's bedroom.
Yeah, do a video chat when you call in.
Yeah. Oh, the phone line's open.
Phone line's open, guys. If you want to call in, talk to Jay, sexy ass, give us a shout. Yeah. Mickey Rourke, The Wrestler, is mandatory.
Great movie.
It's a 5150 show. I have not seen The Wrestler. Jay, have you?
Yes, amazing movie. You kidding me?
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, really, really good. And I've always had a thing for Marissa Tomei. Marissa Tomei. Yep.
You do?
Oh, I've always. I mean, maybe not anymore. I mean, she's probably getting up there. But dude, back from like My Cousin Vinny. Holy shit! Are you kidding me? Fucking hot tamale.
Real quick, Jay. Nelson Rodriguez just said, "Bro, you guys don't know about MJF." Yeah, I do. I've sent you videos of MJF, Jay.
What's MJF?
Maxwell James Friedman, I think. Maxwell Jacob Friedman. There we go. He's in AEW. He's awesome. He's the best heel. He is the best on the mic. He's awesome.
Oh, is this the guy that talked about didn't he say something about the Hardys, like you look like the sober one or something last week or whatever it was?
Oh, he hasn't been on because he cut a promo, I think about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, ripping Tony Khan because he hasn't been paid well. So he becomes a free agent, I believe, next year, and he hasn't been on since. So they might cut him.
He's being punished.
Yeah. He's the man. He's cool as shit.
Wow.
She still looks good, Jay. Who are you talking about?
Marissa
Tomei. Oh, yeah.
Let's see what she looks like now. Let's see.
I saw a picture of Jennifer Lawrence without makeup. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Yeah,
I always thought she was attractive. Not in that picture.
Let's see.
And Jeannie says, wait, didn't Jeff Hardy get arrested when he was down here? Yes, he did. He recently got arrested. There's a video of it. You see him go through the sobriety test. So. Oh, and Jay, Keith Campbell says, what's your thoughts on Vince McMahon? He retired yesterday / stepped down / got fired. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, step down / get fired, and then now he's being like investigated or something. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, apparently he had some extracurricular activity with some employees and try to keep it hush hush. I think he used $15 million of WWE money. I don't know. I don't know everything. That's what I read.
Wow.
So.
Yeah.
You find a picture?
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to I guess I can just pull up the whole thing, right? Shit. Yeah, let's go here. I gotta move this up here. Thank God for 2 screens. Holy shit. What would I do? And I don't see, that's the thing. I don't know when these are from. You know what I mean? So let's see. How
Marissa Tomei is like 55 too. Like seriously, I'm not even trying to be funny.
Dude, she might be older than that now, man. But I've always thought she's very pretty.
She's not ugly.
No.
I'm looking up her age right now. She is 57.
57. All right. See?
Damn.
Yep. So there you go.
Damn. Good. God bless her. God bless her.
Type in 2022, you dope.
Jeannie says that Jeff Hardy is a misunderstood emo kid. Okay.
Yeah, I saw Jeff Hardy crossing the street in Myrtle Beach with either a 12 or an 18 pack of Bud Light.
Really?
Yes.
Was this recently?
This is probably, I don't know, 4 years ago, something like that.
Did you say anything to him?
Yeah, I got fucking rolled down the window. Jeff Hardy.
What did he say?
He fucking threw up the hand that wasn't carrying the beer. Nope.
What year was Boner born? I don't know. A couple thousand years ago? Just the erection? Oh, me. Oh, okay. Not the actual boners. I was born in 1981.
Oh, she's 50. Never mind. Yeah, but this is the kicker. Vince only spent $2.5 million on WCW in 2001 and paid $3 million to a paralegal that hasn't worked there for years. Man. I mean, you guy's 77 years old, right? He's 77 now.
Let him live.
It's like, and obviously if he did some shitty shit, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I mean, obviously I don't know any details.
Not me neither.
But I think I'd be willing to put up a few bucks to say that a lot of probably all these women were, you know, especially like the wrestlers that you know, probably willing to do whatever it took to get ahead, you know, and give head to get ahead. Isn't that what they say? But again, if he did anything against anybody's will or whatever, then obviously he should fucking burn in hell. But
right.
You know. Just have farts blown in your face for the rest of eternity. Just get spackled on. There's like a diarrhea bukkake. That's hell. Would you rather be in hell, like in fire and hot, or would you rather just have like Taco Bell lined up and just asses just you know, lined up just repeatedly just in your face for the rest of eternity? Which one would you pick?
Hell.
Yeah, I think I'm picking the hot shit. This is literally hot shit.
No thanks. How many gummies did you take tonight?
Just one.
I was gonna say we should put up a poll.
It was a good one. I don't know how to do a poll anymore on this thing.
Oh, okay. Isn't Jimmy coming down?
Yeah, he'll be here tomorrow night. Well, now tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's not watching. He's probably asleep.
He ain't watching this shit.
He and I spoke yesterday for a bit about I'm coming out in a couple weeks to film the Halloween movie.
Mm-hmm.
So guys, if you haven't, I'm gonna throw it up in the chat. Jay's brother-in-law, Jeannie's brother, Jimmy, makes adult film content. No, he actually makes he makes Halloween movies, and they're hilarious. It's like a black comedy. It's funny. It's definitely gory, but it's a good time. So they're about 25 minutes to a half hour. I'm in a couple. Jay's in a few. Jeannie's in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. So you guys got to check it out. But this year, my daughter will be Delaney will be in it, and Brody is going to be in it as well. So pretty cool.
Name that tune, Brian.
Yeah, play it again. I know it.
Do you really? Oh.
I don't know.
Was it? I forget that one part, but we got one person who knows it. It's the shit, man.
Also, too, Jade normally doesn't play smiling like that as well.
Had to be on stage playing that shit,
dude. That'd be great.
Smile like that.
You're playing the People Show with that big ass grin.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you don't know that one song?
No. I thought I did, but I didn't. It came
That
to me
is-
and then it was gone.
I Am the Law from Anthrax.
Oh, Anthrax.
Yep.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm starting to fly right now. Holy shit.
Since you're flying, how many phone calls have you missed?
I just checked. I haven't gotten any. It's just got that one call.
No? Any messages from Kurt or Caleb?
No. I hope everything's all right.
Yeah, Kurt's probably out at the bar right now.
He better not be.
No, I haven't talked to him. I didn't talk to him really all day, actually.
What was it? We all see black and white.
Hey, Jay, actually, I don't know this. When was the last live show you guys played? 2008, 2009?
2007.
Do you remember where it was?
Yeah, it was New York City. I forget the club it was at.
Who'd you play with?
I think we headlined. We played with Mutual Lines, who is Mike Ball's brother's band. And I don't know. It was a weird show. Very weird. I remember like fucking up a couple of the solos and I was pissed. And usually it's like you shouldn't get that mad, because it happens. I mean, playing that type of stuff and moving around on stage and like headbanging while you're trying to play a tricky solo is, you're gonna fuck it up.
Did anyone ever in the band get pissed at you for fucking something up?
No, because they knew that I was pissed at myself more. And I think everybody knew that it meant, like I always tried to prepare. I mean, you never want to go on stage in front of, even if it's 5 people or 500 people. And, messing up is one thing, but not being prepared, and that's the reason you messed up, isn't something that I always felt was acceptable for me. You know what I mean? Like if let's just say we started a tour, right? And I noticed that, because obviously playing live and playing in your room, rehearsing, or even rehearsing with a band is different than going on stage and playing. So after that first show or second show, the first show is always very weird because you're very stiff in the pants and like you almost have to like get back into it, like mentally. It just feels weird the first show.
Yeah.
But I always felt like after the first or second show, you kind of notice the certain licks or solo parts or riffs or whatever that you're kind of like, all right, I need to work on those a little bit to get them right. So I would sit in the fucking van and, if I noticed like, okay, that one solo and whatever, that one little part, I would just go over it repeatedly and I'll play it a little faster than normal just to compensate for the faster tempos sometimes when you're playing live.
Sure.
'Cause that's the thing too, is you're playing something album speed and it's hard to play at album speed. And then once you throw adrenaline in there with it, you're adding 5, 6, 7, sometimes 10 BPM to something. It's now it's hard, real hard. And you're not sitting in your computer chair, like, with your guitar this close to your face where everything's comfortable.
Yeah.
So
what was the most difficult, either lick?
The answer, solo.
Really? Out of all of them, really?
Oh my God. Yeah. Because there's multiple things. You know what? I can't play because we don't know in the fucking, God. We'll get flagged for that one because BMG owns that the rights to that one. But before the solo starts, there's this like, it doesn't matter what the question is. This is the answer. Yeah. So the drums and the guitars and the vocals are all doing a different time signature.
Right.
And obviously at every whatever it adds up, and then on the last beat it falls back into place. So I have to, and there's a harmony too, like me and Mike are harmonizing the vocal part there.
Right.
And so I have to do that. I have to strum something in like whatever the hell that time signature is, and then do a harmony vocal part with Mike that's a different time signature from the guitar, and then I have to go into a solo that I know is the hardest solo that I've ever written. I have to hit the foot pedal, the foot switch to go to the solo patch. And it was always like, I would always like shit my pants, like at that part, knowing like, and it's faster. And now I know I have to play this thing faster. And it was just it was very, very tricky. And when you can't, part of playing music and playing with a band and playing live is like you're on autopilot, like what you're doing and you don't have to worry about it.
Right.
And with that shit, I always had to think about what I was doing. All right, I'm getting yelled at by my wife. She's saying I have to answer the chat. I don't know what's going on. Help me.
Jay, I always thought the solo for Wearing Skin would be the hardest thing to play live. That's fast as fuck. But if you have to play it 7 to 8 beats per minute faster, it'd be
yeah. I mean but I did that. I played that one so many times that it, All right, here we go. Hey now, what's happening? You're on the air.
Hey, cool. Hey,
it's Kurtzy.
I have a super important. Yes, it is Kurtzy.
Somebody calls a lot when they don't even introduce themselves when they call on the air.
And he just starts with, "Hey, yo."
We were just talking 5 minutes ago, and we just rejoined the conversation.
Yeah.
No. What's up, Kurtzy?
So I saw that you guys are doing a Saturday night show, and I saw that Jay's playing his guitar. So I have a super important question. Hey, Jay, what gauge strings do you use, and what gauge pick do you use? Super important stuff.
Wow. Okay. All right. I like guitar questions.
Well, thanks for calling to talk to me, Kurtzy. Appreciate it.
Oh, okay. And what kind of mousse do you use in your hair?
L'Oreal. I have no idea. I don't remember.
Okay.
All right, Kurt.
But thank you for asking.
Kurtzy.
Yes.
On 6-string guitars, I like standard, just 9 to 42. If it's a standard tune guitar.
Okay.
My E flat EVH Frankenstrat is 10 to 46.
Well, how come the difference?
It's a half step down, so just to compensate to help it, so it's not blow. It does that shit when the strings are too floppy. On a 7-string standard tuned, I like 9 to 46 with a 56. So it's basically blending the top 3 strings. The plain ones would be from a 9 set. Yeah. And then the other 3 would be from a 10 set, and then I have 56 for the low B string.
Okay.
And then on my my D standard blue Ibanez, that one is 10.5 to 48, I believe. And there's the tiniest little spider on my computer screen. What the fuck is that thing?
What about your picks?
Oh, my pick. I love these. Not like is not the word. Love the Dunlop Tortex Jazz 3 tip. So they're like the size of a regular.
Is that those John Petrucci small ones?
No. I can't do those ones. Brian likes those ones. Brian
I can't either. I tried them. I can't do them.
Yeah, I have one somewhere. Actually, Brian gave me Ollie from All That Remains, his pick. I have his somewhere.
Yep.
So it's a regular size Tortex pick, but it has the sharper tip. Just the tip.
What? Yeah. Well, just the tip. But what's the thickness of those?
Oh, sorry. 70.
Does it even say?
Yeah, 0.73.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. That's interesting stuff.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
What about you? What do you like?
Okay, you answered. I use Ernie Ball 9s on everything.
Okay.
And I think they're Dunlops. They're 88s, but they're the gray ones, and they've got that grippy stuff on them. Mm-hmm. No, they're Fenders. I'm looking at one. They're Fender 88s, but they've got the little grippy stuff on them, and it just I used to use the Tortex Dunlops, but I like these because they have the little grip and I don't have to lick my fingers anyway.
Ooh.
Whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, but sometimes I do. So anyway, but yeah, so that's what I use, 88s and 9s. So
awesome.
But I was just curious.
Cool.
So, now you know.
You want to talk about my string gauges, or are we good on that?
Wait, all Dave, all night.
Okay,
I still have the jacket to my Adidas suit. I don't have the pants though, because they like the bottoms got shredded and they ripped up or whatever. There you go. Sorry, Kurt. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm hurting BonerJams feelings. Okay. How about your pick and your strings?
Actually, I'm using the same pick as Jay right now. The Dunlop, the 73 millimeter. And this guitar, my favorite guitar, is tuned to drop B. So my bottoms start with a 10, and then I go up to my low. My B is actually it's a 58.
58.
Jay likes to call my telephone cables. So
58.
58.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's Steve Ray Vaughan territory. Yeah.
Yeah, so this guitar, this is tuned to drop B, and then I have my other Jazz Masters tuned to drop A, and it's also the same string gauges. So, yeah, I have 10 guitars up here, but we don't have to go through each one. But every guitar I have is tuned differently, just because I'm lazy on retuning them. I just buy new guitars.
But if you guys, as far as, I mean, the only people that are going to watch this show are guitar guys. So if you guys ever want to just show all your guitars and talk guitar shit, people dig it. They do like it.
Dig it. Yeah.
Yep.
So do we.
Yeah. So anyway.
Maybe I think maybe we'll just start each week. We'll go off. We'll start showing one off each week, all of us, because
there you go.
Caleb and Kurt play as well, so I think we might incorporate that in the shows. Thanks, Kurtzy.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. Have a good show, guys.
Thanks, bud. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks, Kurt.
Okay. Bye. Bye.
There we go.
Jay, Santa Cruz 3600, as you highlighted. Does Jay ever regret not continuing in another band to play live? That's a great question. Jay, you want to comment on that?
With a different band or my band? Different band, no, because I always felt like I didn't want to start from scratch again. You know, because I was literally with the same, for the most part, with the same guys in Gizmachi for as long as I was in a band, pretty much, you know?
Yeah.
So everything with me is about comfort and all that stuff. And just doing it with like a whole new group of dudes, it just never, you know, I had the itch to go back like and play on the road again. On the road again.
You had an opportunity, actually.
Yeah. But I mean, everything kind of changed once, and I can probably speak for a lot of people, is, you know, once you have kids, it's kind of like, you know, I don't want to not be home one night, you know, and like kiss them goodnight and put them to bed and stuff like that. Like that's the greatest feeling, you know, that a father or mother or whatever, a parent could have, in my opinion. For me, it is. And, you know, so now it's like, no. I mean, obviously, if I had the chance to go out with Gizmachi and do like a 2-week run somewhere, maybe I'd probably do that just to have one last hurrah, you know. But other than that, you know, I'm kind of happy doing whatever.
Yeah. Agreed.
Did I miss anything else?
There's nothing better being home and putting your kids to bed and going to bed at night knowing that they're tucked in, they're safe. You can't put a price on that.
Nope. Well, $1 Million Man would say everybody's got a price. So
I
was getting yelled at. Answer the chat. Yeah, I'm getting my text pop up on my computer screen.
Oh.
Now my cousin Mike is texting me as well. Get in the chat, Mike.
Does he even know we're on?
Yeah, He was just saying, who's that idiot in the hat? No, I'm joking. He didn't say that.
Cool. A couple other questions or some topics that I also put together. I know we've talked, obviously we talk a lot about music because that's one of our main interests that we have together. But who are a few of your top singers of all time that you're just like, that's my man right there, or that's my woman right there? Who do you got?
Well, I think one of the greatest rock voices of all time is Steve Perry from Journey. Like just hearing his voice, like like this, I'm not even gonna do it, but should have been gone. That part, like holy shit, goosebumps. It's just his voice with the reverb, it's just like so pristine, and like hearing his voice on some of those old Journey and even his solo music, his solo album is pretty goddamn good. Which I think that isn't Sherry, isn't that a solo? Isn't that his solo record? You don't know. Do you even know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, Steve Perry from Journey. Yeah.
Okay.
Who do you think I am?
I'm just saying, you're looking at me like,
what the fuck is wrong with you? Isolate me. I'm joking.
I think his voice is up there with, when he was in his prime, arguably, the greatest rock singer. Obviously you got what's his name from my God, I can't even think right now, from Queen, Freddie Mercury. Even though, I mean, when I listen to his voice, I'm like, holy shit. But I'm not the biggest Queen fan. I very rarely, if ever, voluntarily put Queen on to listen to. Obviously when Wayne's World came out and stuff, that was a different story. Everybody was listening to that
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah. It was like, everybody's head bopping. It's like, is this heavy metal? God, like metal singers. I could say that Sammy Hagar is one of my favorites. Just because of his range, and I feel like he could sing a lot of different stuff, when he was in his prime as well.
Hell yeah. Agreed.
Metal singers, Bjorn from Soilwork, which is cool because he's on the new Gizmochi record. So it's cool to have one of your favorite vocalists, metal vocalists, sing your shit. Man, I know Maynard was up there for a while years ago. I'm trying to think who else. Who do you got? Maybe you'll kind of jar my memory about some stuff.
My first singer is someone you love, David Gahan from Depeche Mode. Love him. Dolores O'Riordan from Cranberries. I love her. I know we've talked about it before. She's my favorite female vocalist ever. Jonathan Davis from Korn he's an icon. Chris Cornell,
great.
But obviously Corey Taylor. And Jeff Scott Soto, Hellstorm said it. That dude's got some chops. That guy's a great singer.
He could sing his booty off.
Hell yeah. Rob Halford, Keith Campbell said. But the guys I mentioned initially, yeah, those are, I think, to me, my favorite singers.
Yeah, see, it's weird. I'm not, obviously singing is what, gets people in the door. If you have a Lane Staley, I mean, yeah, that's the thing. You could go on all day with this shit. But it's like, do you kind of put it like, okay, well, greatest singers, does that mean they can sing in different genres or different styles if they have to? Or is it just the voice alone?
It's whatever you want it to be. Like,
yeah.
Like Ronnie James Dio. That dude is amazing. Great range. He's, operatic, but he's not my cup of tea overall. But he's a fantastic singer, and I respected his talent.
Yeah,
Got
he's
brought
one of
up
those
before.
guys like a Steve Perry type, where not comparing or saying that they have the same style, or whatever. But when they hit those high notes, it almost felt effortless for them to do it. You know, they weren't like straining to hit those notes. It's like, damn, hero, nonchalant. He just hit that shit. You know, like it was nothing. Like getting a cup of coffee. Cup of coffee in the big time. Yeah. See, when you're doing the Macho Man impression, you got to get real close to the mic to do it, because it has that extra something in it, you know?
That guy was crazy.
Yep. One of my favorites.
And so is Hogan. When you hear him talk normally, he always says brother.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, he'll call in for auto insurance quote. Hey, I got this old truck. I need liability, brother. Like that's just what he does.
Yep. What are we talking per month, brother? Yep. You know what though? You can obviously tell, like, you know, he puts on a lot of that when he's doing the promos and wrestling and stuff.
Sure.
But I mean, he's Hulk Hogan. Like, when was the last time you actually heard him call himself like Terry, or refer to himself as his real name?
Right.
You know, he doesn't. He's Hulk Hogan.
Is it Terry
Olea,
that's it.
All right, what am I doing? Who am I? Oh, yeah, Jeannie. Yeah, when you get a chance, the 1978 Live from Canada Jam, Carry On Wayward Son. Steve Walsh, number one, it looks like he's a bench player for the fucking Los Angeles Lakers. He literally he has a goddamn basketball uniform on. Like, he's got it's amazing. He's got the tube socks and everything. And it's literally like his vocal performance in that song from this live concert it's up there with like one of the greatest. It really is. Goosebumps. Like, holy shit. Listen to that. You know?
Yep.
And I've never wanted to be a singer. And watching singers perform live makes me really not want to be a singer, because it just looks so taxing and so hard, you know? Like, not being able to breathe alone, and then having to scream and sing and hit notes and making sure you're not fucking terrible. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Right. There's no way I could sing. First of all, I have the voice of a child molester, so I no.
The voice of a
my guitar playing is not much better, but there's no way I could sing. So Jeannie, I'll check out that video though.
Dude, it's good.
I remember one time I was at your guys' house and you were showing me a video of Heaven Shall Burn, when they have the Wall of Death. I never heard of that band before. Now I listen to them all the time.
Yeah, but I don't think that was like, have they put out new music since then? I think they broke up. Have they?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, check it out.
Maybe I will.
I'm telling you to check out something that you introduced me to. So yeah, check it out.
Oh yeah, that's probably the last time I actually listened to that. You know.
Awesome. We have Zim's guitars. What's up, Zim?
Hey, man.
What's up, man?
Wait. I forget how the second part of that goes. George Michael doing Find Somebody to Love, Freddie Mercury's tribute concert. He sounded insane. Dude, George Michael, you know, I've said this before. Brian, I don't know if you know this. You may.
You love George Michael.
One of my favorite songs is Careless Whisper by George Michael.
You were the one that introduced me to the extended version where there's that like a minute and a half intro that's longer before. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yep. That song, that song's the shit. It really is. You know?
Also, Wham is the shit too.
You know, I know that metalheads get a, you know, it's like you picture James Hetfield, right? You're like, oh, he only listens to metal. It's like, no. I listen to a lot of 80s, obviously. I do listen to metal, but it's not, I would say it's probably the least. Jeannie would probably be able to back me up on this. Like hard rock, like 80s rock and 80s metal, not even metal, like rock. I would say that and like 80s pop are the two things I probably listen to the most. Some people probably think like that's crazy. He's in a metal band playing like heavy stuff. He probably only listens to metal.
It's true.
But what do you listen to the most?
Metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I listen to whenever I'm in the car, I listen to Liquid Metal, Sirius XM. But also listen to First Wave because I love, Pet Shop Boys, Depeche Mode, Duran. Love those. I love that stuff, man. Mark Allman, Tears Around Rings, something like that. Songs of shit. Yeah, I listen to a lot of different stuff. Also, too, I'll listen to Rock the Bells on Sirius XM too. Like they have Wu-Tang on that a lot, or Method Man. I love mid-90s, late 90s rap. I do. It's true. But generally speaking, I listen to metal the most.
Oh. Got some Dokken. Jeannie says I like Dokken. Listen to it. What's that? How's it go? Something like that.
You ever listen to, and everyone in the chat as well, back in the late 90s when I started to drive, my mom had a Pure Moods CD. I think everyone listened to Pure Moods at that time. That has the like Enigma, all those like that new age type of music. That stuff was the shit. They have the Tubular Bells from The Exorcist is on it. It's awesome. So
hey, we got John Moronic over here. Hey, now I remember you,
Johnny Moronic. What's up, man?
So Zims opened up for Flotsam and Jetsam in '86. Now this is before I was a fan of Flotsam and Jetsam. So that's probably whatchamacallit, the album before No Place for Disgrace, which was one with like Flotzilla on it or something.
Is that with Newstead still?
Yeah, I don't even, is he on the album or is he just gets writing? I forget. Maybe he is on that album. Or maybe no. Yeah, he's probably on that album. The one with like the Flotzilla on it, but I don't know. I do love me some Flotsam. There's how many records? No Place for Disgrace is good. When the Storm Comes Down is great. Quattro is my favorite Flotsam record. God damn, it's so good.
Dane, did you meet Jason Newstead since they opened up for you?
Yeah, but nobody probably gave a shit who he was then.
Some bass player with a mullet.
Yeah, big poofy curly-haired mullet. Like nobody gave a shit who Jason Newstead was back then.
True.
You go from Flotsam and Jetsam to Metallica. Holy shit. Man, I couldn't imagine. Oh, we're getting a call.
Australia.
Australia.
4030.
Whoa! Almost gave up his number here. I think I know who this is. Wait, turn it down.
I think we all know who it is.
Hey, false flag.
95.
Hey, if I get charged for international calling, what's happening, man?
Yo, what's up, Big Bones? How you doing?
Good, man. And, great show, guys. And I want to tell you that I saw George Michael as a 10-year-old in 1988.
1988. I love it. I love it.
My sister took me to the concert. I was like, "What the hell is this?" But yeah, that is a memory. So yeah.
And that was, what year was that again? 88. So that was like he was big in 88.
That was in his prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that before or after the glory hole incident? I think it was before. Why can't you do it? Why can't you set your... Sorry, I love that song, by the way.
Is that the toilet incident too? Like he was hanging around public toilets or something?
Yeah, apparently he like hanging out near urinals in public restrooms. It was the shit.
Urinals.
Yeah.
He was sitting in the urinal.
False Flag, since we have you on, you want to talk a little bit about your new album that just dropped?
Oh, well, it took us 3 years. And it was like sort of a... sorry, guys. It was like sort of a sort of side thing that, you know, I write production music for a living. And just thought I want to do something in a band sense for, you know, because I'm getting older, and it came out really good. So I wanted it to be more a keyboard solo CD than a guitar solo, and that's why I've only got one of my guitar solos on one of the tracks. Because I did it; it's already been done, you know. Guitar solos, like, you know, everyone can, you know, do them. So.
Hasn't it all?
Yeah.
False Flag, what can people expect to hear on this album?
Well, sorry?
What can people expect to hear on this album? Like, just talk a little bit about it. What's if you were going to explain it, what does this sound like?
Well, I like my heavy guitar riffs. I like electronic bits, you know, bits and pieces, you know, that give a ambience to the music as well.
Yep.
And yeah, I just like, you know, going for a mood, you know, in the music, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's basically.
Well, I'm digging it.
Yeah, I hope one person likes it.
Well,
yeah.
Hey, I already do. So now you hope 2 people like it.
I appreciate that, Jay.
False Flag, on a serious note, Jay doesn't like much, and he and I were talking the other day. He said he was, I think you were about 6 songs in, Jay, or 5 songs at that point.
6 songs in, yep.
And he was like, this is actually really good. Like,
but there was only one more.
See, I'm not blowing smoke. I'm not blowing smoke in
no, Jay's not blowing smoke, because if Jay didn't like this, I don't think he'd be promoting as much as he is. So definitely congrats, False Flag, on.
Oh, look, I think I know Jay is someone who doesn't, you know, he's not going to just do that for the sake of it. He's not like someone else that we can't mention. Doing Chipotle reviews and Starbucks reviews.
No, but
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, and this hasn't been a crank call, by the way. So yeah.
No,
not yet.
Not yet. No, man.
Not yet.
Well, congrats on the CD or the album, and I look forward to listening to it. I'll check it out tomorrow. And as always, thanks for calling in.
It's on all the streaming services, man. So yeah.
Well, congrats, man.
And as for, I just want to say, Steve Walsh, great singer, and if you guys have checked out Shadow Man, his solo CD about 10 years ago. It's a heavy CD. It's awesome.
Genie, check it out. What's it called again?
You know,
Charlemagne?
Shadow Man.
Charlemagne.
Shadow Man.
Remember the
I can spell it.
We'll definitely check it out.
It's really cool. Yeah, it's cool because it's like I didn't expect to be heavy, but it was heavy guitars and Steve Walsh singing, so you can't go wrong.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right. False Flag, thanks for calling and congrats again.
Sorry. Thank you very much, Jay. And yeah, Steve Walsh with the the outfits in the early 80s. Just gold.
Yes. Yeah, definitely awesome.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon, man.
See you, Dave. See you.
Awesome. False flag, everybody. False flag. We still got the Flotsam thing up there. Shadow Bad. Yeah, Charlemagne. You know, remember the
That's what I thought he said, like legit. I was like, Charlemagne. Okay.
remember the True Hollywood Stories with Charlie Murphy? It's like, was it the it was the Prince one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Charlemagne got this new guitar player. It was just finer than a motherfucker. The dude dressed up.
No,
Oh,
it's Shalimar, not Charlemagne. Charlemagne,
that dude on that radio show or something like that.
Charlemagne the God. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
God.
but also Charlemagne is a historical figure, so he was a king. But no, it's Shalimar, like hanging out with Prince. Also, real quick, Jay, if you can highlight Charlie S. He said, "Hey boys, I've been promoting you on all of my channels. I love the Saturday night." Thanks, Charlie S. Appreciate it, man.
Oh, Charlie, thank you so much, man.
And Leo Safko listens to Shalimar.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
Breaking news: Leo Safko.
Leo Safko, breaking news.
Thanks.
That's awesome. Wow, it's almost been 2 hours already. Jesus.
Wow. Where the fuck is Caleb?
Where's Kurt? I hope he's all right.
Dude, imagine Caleb was sitting in the green room this whole time. I just looked down and saw him, and he was sitting there like, "Let me the fuck in." Uh-oh.
He's calling in now. He's like, "You son of a bitch."
Hello. Hello.
Listen, brothers, I need to congratulate you on your first Saturday night show, brothers. You're taking it.
Thanks very much, Hulk.
Thanks, Terry Bollea.
How's it going? Keith.
Who's this?
Keith.
Keith, what's happening, man?
Keith Campbell, what's up, man?
Campbell, everybody.
Laughing and enjoying everything that you guys have put.
Sorry.
Thanks, Keith. Thanks for calling in, man.
So what do you got? What are you up to?
No problem. Nothing. Just wondering what BonerJams has, under the desk.
Under the desk, huh? We're gonna have to change the name. This maybe we should go under the bus, and then on Saturdays under the desk.
We haven't played any trivia tonight. Keith, would you like to play some trivia?
No, sure, why not?
What do you want? Do you want rock? Do you want metal? Do you want sports? What would you like tonight?
Rock. Let's go rock.
Rock. All right. I have a good question. Are you ready, Keith Campbell?
Fire away.
Elvis Presley was the king of rock and roll and classic rock. How did he die?
A drug overdose on his toilet with a banana and peanut butter sandwich in his hand, naked.
Wow, congratulations. That is correct. He died. He had a heart attack officially sitting on his toilet. I think
August 17th.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow. I think Jeannie he vasovagaled. Did I say that right, Jeannie? Vasovagal. Yeah, you are correct.
My Kelly was like that with Elvis.
What was that?
She followed him. My sister Kelly, she followed Elvis the way I follow Eddie. She was like the biggest Elvis fan back then.
I'm really impressed that you knew the date that he passed. That's awesome. Well, congratulations. You are tonight's big winner. Congratulations.
What are we going to send him?
Keith, would you like a Under the Bus t-shirt?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. Well,
what's your name, Maynard? I need, I got some good I got some good compliments from the Gizmachi shirt this week.
Really?
Oh yeah, they're like, well, what's that? I'm like, because it's Comic-Con this week,
Mm-hmm.
and I wore it. Like, is that like a new Comic-Con? I'm like, no, it's a band.
Are you at the San Diego Comic-Con?
Check them out. They're a great freaking metal band. Grab them.
So
and they're like, okay, I will.
So you went to Comic-Con.
Is it Mancuda there?
Actually, I was down in the back of the convention hall today, trying to meet up with freaking Mancuda for lunch.
And what happened?
Comic-Con happened. It's like
the
fucking, it's staying down there right now. The floodgates opened.
Oh, and it's just cosplay tits all over the place, right?
Oh, but everybody's just like, zombie mode. They don't care what, there's a vehicle. I don't care. I'm walking. It's just insane. It's stupid.
Wow. Did you get to see Mancuda?
No. Because it was just insane just trying to find parking.
Because Mancuda was probably looking at cosplay tits, so that's why you probably didn't see him.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to meet up with them at a restaurant called Roy's, which is down behind
Roy Rogers. Roy Rogers, the burger joint.
Good high-end restaurant.
Okay.
It's a really good high-end. Yeah, and they have a phenomenal food. They're like Michelin rated. And they have a place right behind the convention center, right along the harbor. And that whole area there is just like pedestrian hell, though. Just trying to get back there. It's insane.
Wow.
So, I drove for like an hour and a half trying to get parking, and I was still getting kicked out of places a mile away radius. It was insane. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, sorry, John, can't do it. We got to set something up for or for tomorrow. But I know for a fact that he's going to be busy tonight. He's doing some good stuff. He's in the Entertainment Weekly party tonight.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, I was talking to Mancuda a couple weeks ago, and I was like, dude, you got to start your own channel. Like, I don't think Mancuda needs to join up with anybody else's channel. I think he should start his own thing, and I think it'll be good.
He's gonna be, but he's also still working his connections there, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
That's awesome. Do you live in San Diego, Keith?
Yeah. Oh, I live in San Diego. He lives up north though.
Right,
Peter North.
He lives up in Hollywood.
Oh yeah, I guess he'd have to live in Hollywood, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Well, Keith,
is Comic-Con on tomorrow as well?
Yeah, tomorrow is like the slowdown day. So everything, there's nothing major going on, just like the last day of everything, and then Monday it shuts down, or Monday it's closed off.
Cool.
So, I mean, you can actually expect like 2 million extra people in San Diego this weekend.
2 million?
Yeah.
Damn.
Extra. Yeah.
That's insane. I do know because I've been to the New York Comic-Con.
They're also saying in excess of 400,000 people per day will pass through the convention hall itself. Okay, so everybody else is going to be out and about in the town.
Wow,
it's madness. Yeah, it's madness.
Yeah.
I mean, because I've been to New York Comic-Con, I think definitely twice, maybe 3 times, and I always wanted to go to San Diego Comic-Con because that's the main one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. First time I came out, I came out in 2003, and I went to the 4-1, and I was just like, holy shit, this is freaking insane. And this year is the 50th anniversary also.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. They started with 300 people at the El Cortez Hotel, which is
300 people to holy shit to this. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I'm getting a message here from somebody. through the under the bus number. Well, Keith, it's cool if I give your address to BonerJams here so he can send you a care package.
Absolutely, brothers. Thank you.
I'm gonna send you a boner package. I hope you like it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Keith.
Campbell, cream of the crop. Yeah.
You do it, brother.
Okay, thanks for calling, and we will talk to you soon, man.
I stuff it into you.
Oh yeah, you gotta let us know what size shirt. I think I remember, right? What do you?
Small.
Smaller games.
Okay, was the Gizmachi shirt cool?
Oh, it's perfect fit.
Okay, cool.
Perfect fit, bro.
All right, Keith.
All right.
We'll talk to you soon.
All right, I love you guys, man. Keep it going.
Keith Campbell, thank you very much for calling in. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. It's the coolest game show music ever.
It is.
Anyway.
Did you get a message?
Yeah, like I should probably look at it. I got a picture or something.
It's a nude from Kurt.
Ooh. I'm going to do the old school show your phone on the screen here. Very nice.
That's awesome.
Very nice. I dig it.
Who's that from?
I don't know. All right, how about this? If you don't put your name, I'm going to read your phone number over the... I'm kidding. I would never do that. Isn't that like doxing? Like a form of doxing or whatever?
I got some cool pictures from Warlag earlier. He sent me a bunch of photos of guitars, and he posted some. I sent it to you, the YouTube video. My man's got a ton of shit. So if you haven't checked it out yet, definitely check it out. So Warlag, I don't know if you're here tonight, but thanks for sending, and you got a ton of great stuff. We'll talk about it. Jay, you gonna answer Johnny Moronic over there?
Well, this was supposed to be episode 1 of let me find it. Of this. But we got stood up. Stood up. Stood up.
So our Wednesday show is going to be our weekly show. Saturday nights, we might do once or twice a month. We want to do it regularly, but it'll be not weekly though.
Oh, I want to do it weekly. Oh well, I guess we'll have to have a fight about this, an argument to see. Well, hey, if you and I can do a Saturday by ourselves. Uh-oh. I got another message.
I think Kurt and I are gonna be working on something tomorrow.
Ooh, dude. Can you say who or say what?
Nope. It's going to be surprised. The only thing I'll say, it's not going to be a live thing that we're going to post. It's going to be something that's just edited and it'll be cool. You know what it is, Jay, but Kurt and I are going to work on it.
Oh, I think I do.
Yeah. Some stuff. So yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow. So we'll have some more content coming for you guys.
See, I was pumped to hear about tonight, with Caleb's gig that he had last night.
On Thursday night, yeah.
Thursday night, yeah.
Apparently it was dope. Eddie Trunk says it was great. So, but we'll wait for Caleb to discuss that more. But who was Kurt? Who was Kurt chokeslamming in that picture? Oh no, he was actually doing the rock bottom Leo Safko.
Yes,
and it was to just some jabroni that needed to get their ass kicked. But Jay powerbombed me through a table, and Neanderthal was giving Caleb the Texas cloverleaf. So Jay like say Boston crab. I'm gonna go Texas cloverleaf.
So I have a video. Where the frig is it? Keep going. I got to find this video because I saved it.
My man, Jesus Rapes Me, says the two of you is a good show. Thank you. Rapes me. Love you, bro. Are you getting a phone call?
Yeah, we're live. You're on the air. Who's this?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Jay.
Hey now.
And Boner. It's Charlie S. How are
Charlie
you?
S. What's happening?
What's up, Charlie?
What's up, guys? What's happening, man?
What's good there, Big Bones? What are you up to?
Hey, man. I'm at the Jersey Shore, and it's 1 a.m, and I'm 4 houses from the beach, and I'm wasted.
what were you drinking, or should I say? What are you drinking?
Captain and Coke all night.
Oh,
Captain and Coke all night.
Holy shit!
Good, man. Where are you? You at Seaside Heights?
No, I'm in Ortley Beach.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right next door. Yeah. So, just want to congratulate you guys, and I want to tell you guys that I'm so glad that you're doing what you're doing, and I hope this is a every week thing, because we need this on Saturday nights. You know what we had, and we need to keep it going, man. And you guys are the guys to do it.
Well, that's nice of you to say that, man. Thank you so much. You must be loaded.
Of course, man. Of course. I've been with you.
Charlie, where are you from? Are you from Staten Island?
Yes.
No, I'm from Jersey, man. I'm from Rutherford, up north. I'm like 5 miles out of Manhattan.
East Rutherford, where the Giant Stadium is?
Yeah, no, not East Rutherford, dude. Rutherford.
Rutherford. I'm sorry, I thought you said East Rutherford. Oh, okay.
How big of a difference
if you're
is
from
there?
Rutherford, you don't want to. Nothing. Like a half a mile, but there's a major difference.
Oh.
It's like from being from Montgomery or Walden.
So you mean like half a mile, but it takes you how long to drive that half a mile?
No, it's like being from Kentucky and from Indiana. So you don't want to be from Kentucky, you know.
Good man.
Yes.
How long are you in Jersey for?
Brian, hold on a sec.
I'm sorry, my bad.
Charlie, go ahead.
Jay, as a fellow Met fan, man, I'm really nervous about what's going on, man. So I know what you're probably feeling, and I'm feeling the same thing you're feeling.
Yes, Charlie. Tonight I was laying in bed with Killian, and I had my phone on. I had the radio broadcast going, and the second Machado hit the fucking 2-run homer, I turned it off. I was like, they're not going to fucking win. They're not going to win this game.
Well,
they almost came
it
back.
Sucks. I'm down here at my best friend's house for the weekend, me and my wife. But I really didn't watch the game. But I'm going back and forth on my phone. But dude, it's the same thing that happened. I mean, every year. Last year, the same shit. And I'm not. Are we ready for this or not?
I'm kind of preparing myself for what I feel is the inevitable, but I think the Braves won, so I think the Mets are only a half game up now.
Braves won. Yeah. I just checked my phone. It's a half a game. Half a game.
Yep. And remember, what was it? Literally, it felt like a month ago they were 11.5 up, but it was probably more like 5 weeks ago. They were 11.5 games up.
Well, this is what we go through, Jay, as Met fans. You know that.
Yeah, we're used to it.
I mean, I'm a lot older than you. I'm 60, and I was, and my claim to fame for a Met fan is I was at Game 6 of the '86 World Series.
Holy shit!
I mean, oh yeah. I was there, man. The place was rocking. Yeah.
Oh my! And you didn't leave early.
But we didn't get out of the lot until 2:30 in the morning. It was one of the best experiences of my life. It was great.
Awesome.
Holy shit! That's fucking great.
Listen. But besides that, Jay, I don't know if you remember, but I just want to remind you that you did me a good, man, when my daughter got in touch with you a couple of years ago.
Yep, I remember.
You sent the video with your daughter. Yeah, that was very cool of you. I just want to tell everybody out there that you guys are what you see, and you guys are true blue, and you guys are like holding the flag, man, for what we want to do and what we we're trying to do, and just hang together. Talk about music, talk about guitars, talk about any shit that comes along. And what you did, that was like, when you did that video, it was like so cool that you just stepped up and you did that. You didn't have to do that. And I always remember that, man, that you were, so cool to do that.
Well, thank you, Charlie. That's awesome.
But good luck, guys, and keep on going, man. Do this shit every Saturday night because we'll be there, and you know it'll grow, man. You know it'll grow. We'll be there.
We hope it does. We hope
we'll be drink. We'll,
Thanks,
we'll
man.
Be
Tell your
filling our
friends.
cups. We'll be filling our cups and listening, man. So keep on doing what you're doing.
Hey, I like this, Charlie. I like him. Charlie, do you want to? You want to say any other nice things about us? I like this. We can keep going all night.
Hey, Jay, and do me a favor. Tell your wife that my daughter works for Bobby Brown, not Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston, Bobby Brown, but she works for the makeup company.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hook your wife up with some products. I know she's from what I see on Instagram, she's into all that stuff. So
you're saying
I'm going to reach out to you.
Are you saying she needs makeup? No, I'm joking.
No.
I know. No, that's cool. That's awesome. She does love that kind of stuff. So yeah, man, definitely.
But I want to try to hook her up with some stuff. So, but anyway, guys, keep on doing what you're doing, and this is what we need on Saturday night.
Awesome, Charlie. Thanks again, and yeah, call in again, man. We're hopefully we'll try to be here every Saturday, every other Saturday. We'll figure something out. But
you're always welcome.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I'm gonna try to hook you up, man. I'm gonna try to hook you guys up with myself, and I'll do a video with you guys for my man cave.
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, man.
Awesome, Charlie. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, bud.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Be good. Take care. Bye bye.
Charlie,
Go
everybody. Go Mets. That's right. Wow. That was a cool phone call.
That was.
Yep. I remember, I used to live in Jersey for a couple of years, then New York after that. And, so that accent that he has, that Jersey accent, like you're from New York, so you kind of probably heard it a lot as well. But, oh, holy shit.
Holy shit. There he is. Is it still sunny out?
No, it's just a light.
I was saying, like, holy shit.
Hanging out with the mosquitoes.
What's up, man?
What's up? How's it going?
So we got stood up tonight.
It's the big man in campus over here.
Yeah, well, like when you're in high school and junior high and your best friends are in bands and you're not, and you're just like their bud, and you're like changing a string on the side if they need it, or helping with a cable or something, or just supporting. Well, a few of those guys got together and created a little jam band. They're playing tonight here near where I grew up, and
watch out for the catering.
And so they're playing, and there's like a bunch of people from high school, and it's kind of like a little reunion. So I had to be a part of it. So
nice,
I don't want to slight my UTB friends and audience and all those people that are watching right now. And it's, by the way, a nice turnout. But I thought I would check in and say hello to everyone. And
that's nice of you to check in, considering Paul. He actually texted me a little while ago and said, sorry, he crashed. So.
Oh, well, I hope he has insurance. Hey, there you go. I know that riff. But yeah, so I just had to see everybody. It's like a once in a several year experience, and I thought I couldn't pass it up. So
yeah,
that's awesome.
Well,
man.
I guess we'll have to wait till Wednesday to hear about the nerd.
No, let's talk about it.
Now you have time. Now you have.
I'll give you a few minutes on it. I'll give you a few minutes. I'll talk about it.
Can you stop her and grab a drink next time she comes by, please?
Well, I'm gonna need one soon.
No. When she walks back,
she walks by, just fucking grab it.
No, when she walks back with the glass, like the half empty ones, the ones that were like half. Grab
I'm
one
live
of
on
those.
YouTube. I need my Cabernet filled.
Yeah, tell her there's like 800 people watching right now.
How many?
800 people watching. So
800 people watching. Cool.
Yeah.
So there's people like watching with their friends. That's great.
Yeah.
Wow, that's exhaust coming in, isn't it? You smell that? Dude, turn off your car.
It's carbon monoxide. It's awesome.
Yes. So yeah, Thursday night,
we did a little show in Las Vegas at the Count's Vamped, which is Danny Coker's place. Anybody know what show he's from? He's from some reality series. I don't know, like flipping cars or whatever, counting cars or whatever. I don't know. He's got a place in Vegas, and it happens to be like one of the top rock clubs in Las Vegas. And so we got a gig there, and we did it with a comedy thing that was on the actual Monsters Rock Cruise called Punchlines and Backlines, which is a few pro comedians, and then they'll get like a rock star to get up and try stand up for the first time. And for this one, they got Chris Cale, the bassist from Five Finger Death Punch. And in the past, they've had Kip Winger and the drummer for Faster Pussycat, and they had Todd Kearns, Slash's bass player, do it. And so they're trying to get like a Vegas thing going. And this was the first time in Vegas for that. And Nerd Halen was the headliner of the music. We were the only band playing. And Hal Sparks, our singer, also headlined the comedy part of the action because he's a stand-up comic too. And a very good one, by the way. And it was great. We played 90 minutes plus, maybe 100 minutes, and
damn,
set went really well. We put some new ones in. We played "When It's Love" for the first time, and I thought that went really well. I was pretty nervous about that because we only did, in true Nerd Halen fashion, one rehearsal, and that's always great. Especially that one rehearsal, you just do the songs you think you might need help with. So the other ones, you don't even play them. You don't even try them, and then you realize, wait a minute, we haven't played this one since April, and we're about to play it. So luckily, it all went pretty well. The only technical issue I had was, for some reason, my wireless would cut out when I did my jumps. So when I jumped on the end of
too high, you're jumping too high, Caleb.
I don't know what it was, but when I jumped, the last hard chord would be gone. So I didn't do many jumps. I did 2 of those and realized there was a problem, and I didn't know what to do. But I did have a different thing where I taped the wireless onto, I clipped it onto the new Fairfield Guitars utility belt that I've been using. Thank you, Fairfield Guitars. The utility belt from the Live Without a Net 5150 tour that I had to use. But I put some duct tape, or gaff tape over it just to keep it in there. And I don't know if that had something to do with it. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. But that was the only technical issue I had, which is good because I usually have plenty of technical issues. And the set went really well, and there was some folks there. People showed up. In fact, Eddie Trunk showed up, like he said he was going to. He said he was going to, and I was like, we'll see. And he did. And then the next day, he gave us 3 minutes yesterday on his show. And I don't know if people have heard it. It's on our Instagram. I posted it. He gave us 3 great minutes, and we know Eddie's really opinionated and hard to please, and he really dug our shit, and that to me was worth the whole trip to Vegas in a car, both ways back, 28 hours of action.
28 hours of driving?
No, 4 hours of driving each way, but a 28 hour trip.
That's awesome, man.
I was out and back in 28 hours, with a rock show and all that in there. And Eddie Trunk was very, he's very nice to us, and said that, the band played spot on, which is a compliment to the players. I mean, he talked about Hal most of the time, which is cool because he's our celebrity front man, and I totally get that. My wife's not happy about it, but
hey, you know what? It's
my mom's not happy about it, but I'm a businessman, and right. I know where our bread's getting buttered, and I know it's just them talking positive about the band is really what's good, and I don't need praise on me. or the band, musicians.
It'll
come. No, it's fine. I'm not that guy. So it's
That's
all
great.
Yeah. So that went really well. Did you play the clip, by the way?
We were waiting for you.
No, because
from
we
that?
were shitting on you guys the whole time. So we're like,
Oh,
you know
cool.
what?
Yeah. Why don't we play the clip from
Wanna
Eddie
play it?
Trunk? Yeah,
Okay.
and then everyone can.
As Jay's loading the clip, Caleb, what'd you guys open with?
We open with "Run with the Devil," and not because it's like a cooker, obviously, or it's like we do a little bit at the top of the show where we, instead of the horns, we just all sit there or stand there and go, yeah. It sounds really nerdy, and it's just
hold on. When you told me that the first time that you were doing that,
yeah.
I don't, I know it probably is funnier when you see it in person.
Yes.
But in my brain concocted the funniest fucking image of it. I don't need to see it live. That's how funny the idea is alone.
It's too good, and I've never wanted to open a show with a song as slow as that. And, it's not a smart thing, but it is our most nerdy like moment in the show, and we want to sort of set the tone.
It instantly breaks the ice.
And what's really cool that I found about it, because it was Hal's idea, and I'll give him credit for that one, because he takes some of my other he takes credit for some of my other ideas, and I don't give him shit about that, but it's fine. But it's a great song for me because I don't have to stare at my fretboard in the opening song.
Mm-hmm.
And most of these songs, I have to really pay attention to my fretboard. It's Eddie Van Halen's music, and there's really no room for error. And there's no way you can play a lot of that stuff without looking at your hands. And with Run of the Devil, I get to like sort of check in with the audience and sort of groove a little. And it is really the perfect opening song for us. So I don't see it leaving that slot anytime soon. And so, yeah, that's the song we open with.
That's awesome, man. Jay, you have the clip?
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. And then after that, Hal Sparks has a Van Halen tribute called Nerd Halen.
That loud enough, boys? Okay.
And as you know, there's a lot of Van Halen tributes out there. And Nerd Halen has actually played in the past. They were on the last Monsters of Rock.
Jay, you muted it.
I know, because I was trying to. Oh, I muted everything?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was trying to mute the all the noise.
Way to go, Jay. Way to go, Jay.
All right, Caleb. Maybe I should mute you because
I'll mute myself.
Okay. All right. I'll start it over. Fuck it.
That was a lot of fun. And then after that, Hal Sparks has a Van Halen tribute called Nerd Halen. And as you know, there's a lot of Van Halen tributes out there. And Nerd Halen has actually played in the past. They were on the last Monsters of Rock cruise. And I think they're on the next one, too. I didn't look through the whole lineup, but they were on the last one. And if you don't know what they do, they dress up like nerds. But they play faithfully very, very good covers of all Van Halen material. And when they were on the last Monsters of Rock cruise, they were angling to try to come on the show because, I do this show from that cruise. And I didn't have a slot for them. I had the show fully booked. And I remember they walked in and they're trying to get up. I had another band sitting with me at that time. I couldn't.
Jay, pause it.
I'm trying. Go ahead.
Okay. So that was funny. I didn't even know he saw us. What happened was he was doing his radio show in like the sports bar on the ship. And we had the brilliant idea. Let's in character, our nerd outfits, go and crash his radio show and try to get on there. So we walked in our nerd outfits and in front of this whole audience that's watching, and sat at a booth like just off to his left. And he's doing his whole show. He didn't look at us once. And we sat there for 20 minutes and then finally decided we should probably go. And then he had, Nita Strauss, because she was with Alice Cooper. Like, that's who was scheduled. And it was funny because I didn't even know he knew we were there. So now he's I guess he did. And he's about to get to the part where he says that, he didn't get to see us on the cruise.
Let him say it.
I know. But that's what happened with that. I thought that was funny that he brought that up because it would have been awesome if we were able to crash his show, but we weren't that time. So, okay.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Anyway, the point is, I didn't even get a chance to really see them on the cruise because same story. That cruise has like 50 bands on it. You just can't be everywhere at once. It's impossible. So outside of a song or so, I never really spent any time hearing that band until last night at Vamped. And I watched their whole set. And they're really good. They play Van Halen pretty spot on, but they do it in a fun way where they kind of goof around with it a little bit and dress in these nerd outfits. And like the solo in Unchained, they'll stop the song and Hal will be like, hey, you played the solo from the Oakland 81 bootleg. Now let's do it with the real solo. So there's little moments like that are a little bit different for a tribute band, and their presentation is certainly different. But the thing that I'll give Hal a tremendous amount of credit for, most Van Halen tribute bands just stay in the Roth era. And one of the reasons for that is because that stuff is way easier to sing on whoever the singer is. Well, this band does Roth and Hagar material.
Holy shit.
And they went for tough Hagar material, like When It's Love and Pound Cake and stuff that's way up there vocally. And I think strategically they did it towards the end of the night because I'm watching Hal trying to sing that stuff, and he did a damn good job, all things considered. But I was like, man, you don't want to blow your voice out and then you have nowhere to go. So at least by doing it at the end of the night, he's warmed up. And if he blows out his voice, it's towards the end of the night anyway. But it's one of the few Van Halen tributes where I've seen the singer and the same singer cover both Roth and Hagar material in the same show. So fun night at Vamped here in Vegas. A lot of people were out. I saw DJ Ashba. He was out there hanging out. Slagle was out there. Saw a lot of friends, and be out there again tonight.
Look at that shit, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, congrats, man.
Thank you.
That's got to feel good. That's got to feel real good.
Yeah. This is what happens with us. Look, I'm the first one in the world to say, don't fuck with my Van Halen, right? And that's what a lot of these real super Van Halen fans think when they hear Nerd Halen. A lot of real like low intelligence people will just say you can't put nerd in the same sentence with Van Halen, like, because they're so cool. So they get insulted by that. And then they, a lot of people, maybe like Eddie Trunk, that is, thought, oh, they're making fun of Van Halen, and that's not the case. We're making fun of nerds, and we're nerdy about Van Halen. And that's what it is. It's not we're making fun of anything related to Van Halen.
There's when you compare having fun and making fun, two different fucking things.
Exactly. And it happens with a lot of people, especially like Eddie Trunk. Until they see it, they don't know. And they have to see it, and then they go, oh, that's what they're doing. Mm-hmm. And then they're on board. So we got Eddie Trunk finally. It took a while. I thought we'd get him on the cruise, but he didn't. Obviously admitted he didn't see us. Hopefully at the mountain show that Jay might go to, huh?
We're thinking about it. Jeannie wants to go more than I want to go because she saw. Now, listen, it's not because of fucking.
It's a big night. That's a big day.
It's not because of Caleb Rappaport or Nerd Halen. It's because of fucking Kip Winger and Nuno Betancourt.
All right, Kip's doing a solo show where he's doing acoustic, and then you got Nuno Betancourt, and then you got Richie Kotzen, and you got Yngwie Malmsteen, and you got Caleb Rappaport in the same night, the same day. Like, can you believe that? Yeah, it's kind of my worst nightmare to be playing our set and maybe look side stage wings and see someone like Nuno and I know Yngwie wouldn't do it, but could you imagine looking over and seeing guys like that, like folded armed off the wing, watching you? What would you do? What the fuck would you do? Like, my hands would lock up like ice. Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting day. It's pretty.
We got to take an intermission.
Exactly. Exactly. I think I'll wear black pants just for the occasion. So.
There you go. Hey, Caleb, real quick, Quentin James asks if the band has to pay any kind of licensing fees to Van Halen.
No. What happens with tribute bands is the venues pay the licensing fees to have tributes perform at their venues. So that's how it all
probably
works.
A yearly fee, right?
I don't know how they break it down.
Yeah, we gotta.
I know that's the rule. And we also qualify under the parody clause, so we're not technically ripping and cashing. We're parodying, and that's in the First Amendment. So there's definitely a fine line to walk there, but we're still clean of that. And I believe we have the best intentions, and we have the blessing of the actual Van Halen family so far, so we're good.
You better not fuck that up, huh?
Yeah.
Better not, or I'm gonna need to find another job. So anyway,
well, hey, if something happens there, we'll start Nerdtalica. All right, I'll teach
Nerdtalica. Exactly.
Nerd not.
Yeah.
But it was a fun night. Good venue, like good people that worked there, and we got treated really well. And we're definitely playing a resort in Vegas in January, the M Resort. Just signed the contract for that today, so that was in the works for a while. I just didn't want to talk about it until we already played in Vegas the first time, and so we'll be there for sure in January. And maybe one more time before that, but that's a high paying gig, and it'll be really fun, and good things are happening. I can't wait to see the Hannons in Gatlinburg, fucking Tennessee. Let's go. Let's go.
We're gonna have to figure that one out.
Get a sitter.
Let me ask you. When you saw Eddie Trunk at the gig, like,
I didn't see him. I personally didn't see him. I didn't see him.
Really?
So, yeah, I did not.
Place must have been booming.
I didn't see his face, and well, I mean, there's not a lot you can see from the stage. In most, you've been on stage, and you can't see shit. But I really wasn't like looking around, perusing the audience at all. I heard he was going to be there. I kind of just wanted to let it go because I didn't want to think about it. Because then if he didn't show up, I'd be disappointed.
But when did you know he was there, even though you didn't see him?
One of the woman, Courtney, who was one of the comedians who runs the punchlines and backlines thing, and really good comedian. And she and I basically produced the whole show, and she told me that he was there, but I also heard that he left right after or right during our Hagar stuff, so we still had my solo and 3 more Roth songs, so he missed the end of the show, I believe. So, but maybe he had to get his sleep or something.
Yeah, and he probably go. Good night, Bozy. He probably goes to these things, and he's a fucking rock star in the rock and roll world, you know. So
yeah, people bother him. Yeah. So
yeah,
probably gets all kinds of people coming up to him and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, good stuff.
Good, man. Well, congratulations. That's quite an accomplishment, and it's great to hear Eddie Trunk rave about you guys. So congrats, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. It was definitely a nice thing to hear and wasn't expected. So that was really cool.
Eddie Trunk liked our set,
right?
Yeah,
right. Eddie Trunk didn't talk about how he played keyboard tracks. You know?
Oh shit! I got to order that for you, Brian. I fucking forgot.
But hey, I'm gonna get back inside. So you guys
wrap it up.
Keep it rolling, or whatever you're going to do for the rest of this Saturday night hang.
It's down for a bit more, I guess.
But I'll definitely see you guys Wednesday for the Under the Bus Network broadcast at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, Wednesday evening, episode number 6, ladies and gentlemen. We're
666.
Number 6. I'm having a blast. It's so much fun. So, and it's really cool. It's really cool that the audience is there for us and with us, and we're having a good time. And it's good to be together again, everyone. So let's keep it all going. All right.
Fuck yeah.
All right, man. Have a great night. Good seeing you
guys. Have a good one.
Caleb Rappaport, everybody. Awesome. Yeah. All right, so we didn't entirely get ditched, right?
No.
I hope nothing's wrong with Kurt, you know?
I didn't hear from Kurt all day, really. And and I know you, we talk all the time, and I didn't really hear from him today, so.
I know he went hiking earlier today.
Yeah, I got a picture of that.
So maybe he's tired.
Possibly.
I went hiking today. My legs hurt. My legs are sore. I can't come on the show with you guys.
I told him I mailed out his shirts today too. So
did you mail out a pair of balls? Fuck. Oh, shit.
It's all good. Steve Franklin asked, who does the music for the show? It's Caleb.
So that's something Caleb had written. And then he sent me the guitar track, and then I programmed drums over it. I actually programmed the bass guitar over it, and then mixed it. So, but that's Caleb's song.
And Jay plays the elevator music during the 5-minute countdown. That's Jay.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
No. Maybe an outro. But when we had Metal Wednesday, that intro was Jay. So.
Yeah, that's right. Metal Wednesday.
I think at one point we were actually, Jay, you're asking about a song I recorded. Like, hey, I'm looking for that song.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go into one of my old Pro Tools hard drives or something and pull it out, whip it out. Yeah.
I wrote some better stuff, so maybe one day we'll put some BonerJams on there.
Yeah. I gotta get. Are you okay for like 2 minutes? I gotta get a water, man.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'll leave the camera on.
Okay, leave it on. Bye. All right, guys. Jay's away. We can start talking shit about him. You guys ready? No, it is 1:38 a.m. Eastern. Your boy is tired. So, yeah, we'll probably be on for a few more minutes. And Steve Franklin, thank you. Yeah, we got some stuff we're gonna do. So bring you guys into the world of Under the Bus. We're gonna do different things. So we're gonna have our weekly Wednesday shows. Saturdays, initially it was discussed, but I think we all have to discuss again. It was gonna be maybe 1 or 2 Saturdays a month. But also we're gonna do some like reviews, like some edited reviews that we're gonna do. Kurt and I are going to do some stuff. We're going to talk a lot about beer, especially when we get in the fall with the pumpkin beers. Jeannie knows I love some pumpkin beers. And we're going to do a lot of different stuff, but yes, we are going to do a metal show. Maybe not like a 2-hour show, maybe a hour show, and just really go over what's going on in the metal scene, talk about some stuff. And if you guys have any ideas or if you have any recommendations and stuff, let us know. You know, we're all ears. We want to make this a great channel, and it's for all of us too. This is for us. It's for us hanging out and shooting the shit. And, you know, Jay and I are like family. He and I are super close. And since he lives in Myrtle Beach and I'm in Connecticut, we don't get to see each other very often. So doing this is great just to see, my family. So, which is awesome. And, Kurt and Caleb, they're real good friends of mine now as well. So it's just cool that we get to do this pretty often, and that you guys are here with us, just watching four idiots shooting the shit, basically. So, yeah, and we'll do some stuff where we're talking a little more gear, but I think we'll probably do something where each week we'll all pull out a guitar and talk about it, how it's tuned, string gauges, what we're doing. For me, especially, I have a ton of shit. So be glad to go over what I do, because again, all my guitars are tuned differently. So if I get out of the way, got that purple 7-string behind me, the ESP. So, or it's LTD actually, but yeah, we'll talk all about that. So yeah, keep the recommendations coming. And Jay's back with a big fucking smile. I think he dropped another. Yeah, I can't hear you. You gotta turn your mic on.
I made it.
There you go.
I made it back.
Did you take a shit?
No, I had to whiz real quick.
And then
I had to grab a water out of the refrigerator. Fucking parched.
I'm fucking
savage eject.
Fucking parched, man. all that shit talking. And now it's like my throat is just like, oh my God, I gotta get a because it actually
feels like this. Or does it feel like that? What are you doing
Jay, how much longer you want to go? Because your boy is starting to run on fumes. 7 this morning.
Maybe we could do another couple minutes. I just got a new water, and now I'm fucking with this thing.
All right. So, was there anything else you wanted to cover?
Yeah, didn't you have a video that we were going to pull up and talk about? That's the only thing we haven't done yet.
God damn. Yes, we have to do that, don't we?
Yeah.
All right. Which, I have two to choose from right now. You want to do one where, all right, we'll just do this. All right, hold on. Let me pause it. This one. All right. Let me share the thing. Everybody, please excuse me. I'm running on fumes too now. So let's see. Let me share the screen. Okay.
See you, Charlie. Have a good night, man.
No, Charlie, wait a minute. You got to watch this. All right, so here we go. You ready?
Yeah.
So this is called...
The fuck are you doing?
That's a new segment here on the Under the Bus Network. It's obviously called...
The fuck are you doing?
The fuck are you doing? Because there's people doing the dumbest shit. And you're like, that's what you think. What the fuck are you doing? Like this guy, right? What do you think he...
He's going to go down to Crocodile Mile.
You know how to play. Ready?
Yeah, good.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Did he honestly think he was going to make that jump? And what's up with the
cackle at the end?
Yeah. Oh my God! What is that? What animal is that?
Oh my God!
A chipmunk.
Oh my God!
Who's the guy eating a friggin' popsicle? In the
Oh my God!
Or is it a beer? What is it? A guy have a popsicle or a beer? That guy,
I
right?
love the cackle though.
Yep. Let's do a little bit of slow-mo.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
So, how did this guy possibly think he was going to make that jump?
Yeah, I wonder if someone was just like, dude, I think you can make it. And he's like, you think so? Let me try.
People call marijuana the gateway drug. I guarantee he was not smoking marijuana when he did this. He was drinking alcohol. There's no way. There's no way. All right, hold on. Let's find out a little bit of zooming. All right. So let me see if I can
Nice
get it
ass.
to land properly. Okay. So let's go down a little bit.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
So he obviously hits his face.
Yeah.
He hits his face on the friggin' guardrail or on the rail. And it's not like that's the hardest part right there.
Oh my god!
I hope that was his pool. Because if I owned that house and I had to friggin' fix it, I'd be pissed.
That would have been awesome if you popped it and just water everywhere.
Caved the wall in.
Oh my god!
What an asshole.
And it looks like he's all right, doesn't it?
Oh
Watch him get up. Like, whoa, what happened? Look at this.
He's definitely drinking. There's no way he did this sober.
Yeah, there's no way. Look at him. That's liquid courage right there. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty impressive though, you know? Definitely jumps farther than I can jump. Look at that.
You would never just like, I think I'm gonna make it into this pool.
No, he's not even close. You see those ones where people try to jump over like an in-ground pool and they like do the splits, like they almost got another foot and they got it. This guy, I mean, look at him. He's not even close.
Luckily, that has some give. Imagine if that was, an in-ground pool and you hit the side. It's straight concrete, broken bones.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid. I like the guy that's in the pool watching this, and he's just like, "There's no way this asshole's getting in here."
Yeah, let's see when the first
let's pull up this jabroni right here.
Anybody know it? Yeah, he's looking at him, isn't he, the whole way? That guy.
He's just like, look at this stroke.
Yeah. Now, does he have a beer or does he have a like a popsicle or something? It's got to be a beer, right?
Dildo.
You got the Macho Man glasses on. It looks like.
Can we focus on him? Yeah, like zoom in on him.
All right. He's like, look how small his head is. Looks like he has a pinhead.
He's got the blue blockers on.
Yeah. What is it? Is it a popsicle? Is it a popsicle or is it a beer? Can't tell.
I don't know.
What do you think, everybody? Popsicle or beer?
Or a sex apparatus?
Yeah.
Wow. Either way, when was this video made? Do you know?
I have no idea. No idea.
I know, it's pretty funny.
Yep.
The fuck are you doing?
So that was another installment of What the Fuck Are You Doing?
Brought to you by the folks here at Under the Bus.
That's right.
Thank you for watching.
Always doing new and stupid different shit.
Are we still accepting phone calls or did you shut it off?
I turned it off. My phone's gonna die. What do I have? Like 2%? Oh, 8%.
Nice. Well, it's quarter deuce.
All right.
So, everyone, thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Some of you have been with us the whole night, so thank you very much.
Amazing.
Absolutely. And tell your friends, come hang out with us. We're the cool kids. Come hang out with the cool kids.
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to get anywhere near what we got tonight. So, everyone, we appreciate it because, and again, you guys keep coming back, and we'll keep doing shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I was already telling everyone what we have planned and what we're going to be doing. So we have a lot of great shit, and we're just starting. And there's a lot we're gonna do. So Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and hanging out with us. And Jay, it's always great to see you, man.
Always is, man. Everybody like, subscribe, all that good shit. If you want to join that, cool. If not, that's cool too. Thank you to these amazing people. Let's see what voice should I do it in this time?
Small. Okay.
Yes.
Andy Carson, eject. Regular Captain Smith, Steve-O 5150, Randy Bryce, Nelson Rodriguez, False Flag, listen to his album, 5150 Fair Warning, Stephen Franklin, All Day, All Night, All Martin Woods, Warlag, Where Are You, Sherman Callahan, Jimmy Ray Hawkins, and Wayno Eject. Turn off.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you Wednesday. I don't have a card for Wednesday. So
you already had it for the other night, so we're good.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks. Appreciate it. We'll see you Wednesday.
Bleh.